sir. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, YouTube, GloYard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs. We talk Dallas Mavericks from a fan's perspective, guys. Listen, it is the tired one. It is your boy, Real. And joining me is the man that's probably as tired as I am. That's my boy, King. What up, man?
Not much, bro. Great episode of Cause We Geeked as well. Wanted to let you know. Watched it all.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, man, let's get to the people. It's a special episode as well. So let's do it.
Yes, sir, man. Nothing extravagant. I know it's kind of quiet right now. We about 2 weeks away from training camp. So we definitely got a lot to definitely got a lot to talk about. We really got too much to talk about, man. Not really until training camp starts. You might hear some news trickling down here probably soon, rumors of maybe some little minor moves being made before trading camp starts and stuff like that. I think the only thing right now is kind of going around the interwebs with the NBA is maybe Damian Lillard probably getting traded here soon. We don't know, but maybe him getting traded, we might be involved in like a 3-team trade or something. We don't know, so we'll just have to wait and see. But until then, man, it's y'all show, man. Let's get them questions and them comments going, guys. You guys got any questions or any comments? You already know how this goes. Hit us with that WTM in front of your question or your comment, guys. If you any super chats come in, we address the super chats first. So we appreciate you guys. And try to keep them respectful in the comment section, guys. And yeah, that's it. Let's get it going.
Do this. I see you, TGK. Appreciate you, bro. Richard, GloYard Gang member, says good morning, all. What's up, Richard?
Morning.
Nancy, she says, "What's up, guys? How you doing this morning? Excited for the season to get started. Training camp starts soon. I'm good, Nancy, and I am excited as well. It does stuff.
Yeah, we're just ready to get the season. Yeah, I'm ready to get the season started.
Yeah,
the training camp means that you're there. So
yeah. And that's it, bro. That's the show. Good night.
Oh wow. So nobody got anything to say, huh? Yeah, I'm making us fill in. I guess we can read some of these. I guess. Let's see.
Some of the ones without WTM on there.
Yeah, I guess like probably like this one.
Yeah. Nancy says, "Kid has to start using Luka and Kyrie more together. They were super efficient when they actually pick and roll together and did things like that. I believe they can be the best backcourt in the league." Yeah, I 100% agree with that one.
Yeah, I do too. I'm ready to see it. Like I said, we already know with Luka and Kyrie, those guys are not question marks.
No.
So we'll just have to see what everybody else is, like what their roles is, what the star lineup's going to be, how they're going to be used, what kind of offensive scheme and plan Kid is going to use, because he do have a couple new coordinators a couple of coaches on his staff that, have pretty good reputations around the league as far as developing and being able to use certain players in certain situations. So, we're going to see. Like I said, I hope. I really think this is going to be a breakout year for Kyrie as far as, being kind of picking up where he left off last year, but probably even better. Just his efficiency going to be crazy. I think he might be able to flirt with the 90-50-40. So we'll see.
This is you feel like this is the beginning of Kyrie's grown man.
Yeah,
ever in his career that it just flows. It's easy. I may start losing my athleticism and all, but he's not really ever been too reliant on athleticism. So it's just about his handles and all. Like Kyrie can be that dude for a while. I don't see why not, as long as he can stay healthy. But yeah, man. Like I'm excited. Who would you say is the best backcourt right now? Who is considered that? Is it Splash Brothers still?
I'll have to look at the list because they're not going to be backcourt no more. It's going to be Chris Paul and
yeah, I know. But I'm like, who is considered that at this point? I'm trying to think of the best point guard, 2-guard combo. I think it would be the Splash Brothers, or either the closest one was Chris Paul and Devin Booker probably, but they, Chris Paul off the mat. But who else?
It's a hard one.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Grizzlies don't have Dylan Brooks was their 2-guard, right?
No, he was a small forward.
He did small forward. Oh no, Desmond Bain. Is he the 2-guard, right? Or is he a small forward? Hold on. Which one is it 2?
I thought Desmond Bain was a wait, maybe they were 3 and 4.
No, because Jaren Jackson Jr. the 4, right? Steven
I
Adams
think it
the
was
5.
Oh.
Well, if it's Desmond Bain, I still don't think they're better than Steph and Clay yet.
What about Beal and Booker?
We got another question. Do we even got a point guard there? Like, you telling me they're just two shooting guards playing? One of them playing in the wrong spot, but you gonna get me chewed out, man, after the show,
man. I'm really trying to think, man. Yeah, my guess it might be Steph and Clay, I guess.
I think Luka and Kyrie can be better than. I mean, if we being truthful, they might already be better than them two. I think Luka's better than Steph, and I think Kyrie's better than Clay.
I'm trying to run all these teams down in my head. I don't know, man.
I
would have to look at it.
Lonzo, and we can run it down. Lonzo and what's the name? Levine, right? Drew Holiday and damn, who is that two? Is it Chris Middleton?
No, he's a 3.
Know. Yeah, that's what I thought he was a 3. I don't even know what that 2 is. Was it Wesley Matthews or something?
Did Wesley Matthews start over there?
I don't know. Who is that 2? But either way, if we don't know that 2, then that doesn't matter for Milwaukee. Boston had Marcus Smart last year and Jaylen Brown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jaylen Brown played the 3, right? Jason Tatum played the 4.
Oh, okay. I think it was Smart and wasn't it Brogdon or somebody like that?
Did Brogdon go on the bench? I don't know, but it's still not. I don't think that's still not a good enough combination. Houston, not the Rockets. The 76ers had Maxey and James Harden. They're not better than the Splash Brothers. Brooklyn has who Cam Mikal Bridges. Which one of them plays the 2? It's Cam Thomas, right?
I think
Cam Thomas plays the
2.
Yeah,
right? I think Cam Thomas played the 2, but I think he came off the bench though.
No, Cam Johnson came off the bench, right? Cam Thomas started, right?
I think Cam Johnson started.
Okay. Did Dinwiddie start?
Yeah, I think he started at point guard. Hold on, let me see, bro.
Either way, they're not better than the Splash Brothers. I can get there as far as knowing that. Like, it don't matter who they put there. They're not better than the Splash Brothers. Trae Young and DeJounte Murray. I don't think they're better than the Splash Brothers. No disrespect to those guys.
Mm-mm.
And we talk Hawks TV. They're not better than them. Who else in the East did we forget about as far as a playoff team? It's probably obviously going to be. We did Boston. Miami had no. I only got to get to it. Miami didn't have it. And on the West, we got Jamal Murray and.
Here we go.
Who starts beside Jamal Murray?
So, okay, here we go. So Atlanta has Trae Young, DeJounte Murray. Boston has Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown was the 2 last year, so he did play 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Spencer Dinwiddie and Mikal Bridges for Brooklyn.
Mikal played there too. Okay. They're still not better than Splash Brothers. Okay.
Charlotte had Dennis Smith and Terry Rozier.
Mm-hmm.
What? I guess because I guess you could take Dennis Smith out and put in LaMelo and Terry.
Yeah.
They probably having that because he was hurt or whatever.
Yeah, that's still not. Feel me?
And then of course Chicago, if you take out Lonzo, they had how you pronounce the dude name? Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, Ayo, but he they're not better. Even with Lonzo, they're not better.
Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell.
Not better.
Okay, of course, Luka, Kyrie. Denver had Jamal Murray and KCP.
No, not better.
Oh, this is a good one. Killian Hayes and Jaden Ivey.
Actually, that's going to be Cade Cunningham, right? And and Jaden Ivey. That's going to be one pretty soon. If, like I said, the show yesterday on the crossover, if Cade stays healthy, that's going to be one real soon.
What about Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Green.
Now it's Van Vliet and Jalen Green. They might be legit this year. I don't think they're gonna be like better than Steph and Clay, but might be a decent combo.
The Pacers got Tyrese Halliburton and Andrew Nimbrard.
I know what that is. I thought Mathurin don't start.
No, I thought Buddy Hield was the shooting guard. They got Buddy Hield, that small forward on here.
No, I was talking about a small forward too, but Buddy Hield, I thought Buddy Hield was a 2 guard too. I guess no. So keep going. that's not.
Russell Westbrook, Paul George.
Nah.
D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley.
No.
Okay, you was right. So it's Ja Morant and Desmond Bane.
Okay, Ja Morant and Desmond Bane. They're good. They're up there on that Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland level, but they're not better than the Splash Brothers yet.
Kyle Lowry and Tyler Hero.
Hell no. I was about to say Miami is just they're nowhere near. So I say as far as talent, I think the Mavericks do have the best. It's just about winning and showing that you are. Like, you feel me? They're gonna give the Splash Brothers the credit because they are multiple time champions and all that stuff. But if we talking about really, like, we put the two playing 2-on-2,
mm-hmm.
I got Luka and Kyrie destroying Steph and Clay.
Drew Holiday and Grayson Allen. That's the shoot.
Grayson Allen does start. Ooh, man.
Yeah.
Yikes. That's why Giannis want to get out of there. It's when it starts. When your week start being that, and shout out to Grayson Allen, man. He better than a lot of our players, but I don't know if he like that dude. You won't be starting a championship level squad. He ain't JJ Redick or nothing like that.
Yeah, exactly. Mike Conley and Anthony Edwards.
Nah.
It's a good one. CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram.
Nah. I mean, Brandon Ingram played the 2? No.
Yeah, they got Herbert Jones.
Damn.
That small forward. And Trey Murphy at power forward.
I mean, he can play it, but jeez. Nah, they not even on that they're not even on the Darius and Donovan level yet. Like, they like the step right beneath them, if that's a third tier.
Let's see. New York is Jalen Brunson and Quentin Grimes. Hey, this is a good one. Oklahoma City is Shea and Josh Giddey.
They are at that third level, but they're moving. They're another one of those, like I said, they ascending instead of descending.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Orlando Magic is Markel Fultz and Gary Harris.
No.
Oh, okay. So for the 76ers, they say it's James Harden and DeAnthony Melton. I thought it was Tyrese Maxey. I thought he started.
But either way, no.
Then of course it said Phoenix was Chris Paul and Devin Booker, which is now Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. Mm-hmm. And let's see, Portland is right now. We got it on here: Damian Lillard and Anthony Simons. Which will be Anthony Simons, depending on if they trade him or whatever. But it'd be Anthony Simons and Scoop.
Shaden Sharp is what, a small forward?
I guess so. Yeah, because they got Cam Reddish on here, small forward.
Well, Shaden's coming off the bench.
So I mean, he might start this year. Yeah, probably. But yeah,
I think he will.
They youth movement they got going over there.
It's not that good yet. I'm going based off the players. I really only see one of them. I don't see that 2 guard ever making the All-Star game, really. That's gonna be a fight for their 2 guard to make it.
Let me see. Sacramento has De'Aaron Fox and Kevin Huerter.
Nah, man, they decent, but they kind of plateaued, kind of in a way. Wherever they are right now, probably where they're gonna be.
You think so?
I don't think Kevin Huerter gonna get too much better.
What about San Antonio's Trey Jones and Devin Vassell?
No, I'm all right.
I don't even know what that is. Ooh, okay, this is a good one. Scotty Barnes and Gary Trent Jr.
What? Scotty Barnes is the two guard?
They got Scotty Barnes a point guard.
What? I mean, Scotty Barnes can do a little bit of everything, but for real, he plays point guard for Toronto.
I didn't picture Scotty Barnes as a what's the word I'm looking for?
A point forward type dude.
Like a playmaker. I never pictured him.
Oh, I do. Yeah, he does. Oh, he got a triple double. Remember, he got a triple double against us when he couldn't score.
Everybody got triple double against us.
No. Everybody get a triple double. Remember, he couldn't score though at like the whole first three quarters. Yeah, he was getting all the rest of the numbers, like the assist and rebounds, and then in the fourth quarter got his points. Yeah, that dude. Yeah, Scotty Barnes. Oh man, I didn't know that. That's pretty awesome, man.
The Jazz is Colin Sexton and Jordan Clarkson.
And they both start now in the 2-6 man.
Well, I wonder what it is because he didn't start.
They might start now. It's no more Donovan Mitchell.
But did Colin Sexton start though?
Which one is that point
guard? Who was the point guard? Who was that point guard last year? Remember, I think Colin came off the bench.
I don't know. He said, I thought Colin came off the bench too. I thought Jordan Clarkson started because Donovan Mitchell left. I thought Colin came off the bench. But I'm like,
Colin came off the bench.
They play both of those guys like they have no point guard.
Yeah, but so they play the same style. Both of them play just alike.
Yeah, just buckets.
I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head. It's why it's hard to cover all teams in the league.
It's probably Colin Sexton though, because Colin Sexton, I feel like he may be underrated as a passer. He's one of those like Russell Westbrook passers. That makes sense. Like he'll pass the ball to get an assist. He like run downhill and then he'll just find you and stuff like that. But I think he has decent assist numbers. I don't think it's like trash. So he probably played the point guard. But he's not a true point guard.
And Washington has Monte Morris and Bradley Beal on here.
You can stop it.
Wait, I said Monte Morris and Bradley Beal though. It could be.
It wouldn't be Bradley anymore though. It's Jordan Poole.
So Jordan Poole and I don't know who their point guard gonna be.
Bro, Jordan Poole probably gonna mess around and try to be the lead scorer in the league this year. I'm serious about that, man. He's gonna be one of them. Might be top 5. That's my hot take. Jordan Poole will be top 5 in scoring this year.
On what we say last night on 40% shoot,
like 41%. I mean, I got a feeling he's gonna take a step up because he's still young. He's gonna take a step up, being that guy too. I don't think he's gonna be stupid efficient, but he might mess around with like 44 to 45. I'm gonna give him that much respect. I think he'll eventually be an all-star player. How about I say that? I think Jordan Poole will be an all-star player. A guy that makes it more than one time.
I'm not gonna go that far, but I'm gonna say he will put up a bunch of points. He'll get the opportunities. There's not a lot of other weapons on that team other than him and Kyle Kuzma, so he'll get the opportunities that he wanted in Golden State on Washington's team.
I think he's gonna be an all-star. I think if he's gonna score as much as I think he do, the efficiency is all that matters. He's already a good free throw shooter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna be. I think he'll be an all-star. I think he'll be a multiple-time all-star. If he gets into it, he can already score in bunches. If he's at this point in his career, what is he like? 4?
Yeah, he's still young.
That's what I'm saying. If he's like 24 and gets to like scoring 27 points a game or something like that, like, bro, you got to think about it. Like, we might not like be the biggest fans of him and all, but to be 24, putting up 27 a game or something is stupid. So I think he'll get there. He'll be fine. And he got a ring, man. You got to think about it. He's one of those guys now that got a ring already. Chico says, "What's good, fellas? I love the morning show since I can catch them live. Man, I hate y'all right now. I don't know what's going on. That's our offense. For some reason, our offense was like we were scoring 7 runs a game, bro. 7 runs a game. Now through this, I think last 5 games we've been averaging like 1 run a game, if maybe less than that. I don't know what happened. Bad time to have a stretch of being bad. We'll be fine though. But this is a big series. We got to win at least one of them against y'all." Richard says he's a GloYard gang member. He says we've been BS this morning. Yeah, we've been BSing. That's all we do over here, Richard. School of Understanding, what up? He says 1 to 10, your confidence Josh Green can make a consistent impact. Yikes, man. I'll be having some of these tough questions. Questions you don't want to answer.
Y'all be giving us a question that we ain't gonna be able to get you till we actually see it on the court first, see kind of get an understanding of what's gonna happen. Because we got Jason Kidd as a coach, so
what's your confidence in it right now, then, bro? Like,
I'm gonna
just
say
based off of seeing Josh Green.
5.
5. Oof. Josh Green gonna be hot. He gonna be the hot. He gonna be the hot. He gonna be the hot topic of this whole season. I feel like. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go 5 as well. I'm gonna stay in between.
Yeah, because I need to see it, man.
I need to see more.
It. Yeah, I need to see more. Yeah, before I can give a definitive answer. Because we say what we think right now, and it don't happen. You know how folks say, you said I'm gonna do this and that. Like, nah.
Yeah. Chico said, "Bro, what kind of community service does Dwight do? Because it has to be amazing to be the worst center in the league and still get a contract."
He hands out turkeys downtown at the Dallas Life Foundation.
Turkeys, they'll do it.
Turkey be fire, man.
Deep fried or smoked?
No. I don't know. I think he got all kind of different guns, man. Whatever kind he want. With a little apron on with a little trash can juice symbol in the middle.
Richard says, Flat got that old man game. He just has great handles. Yeah. As long as he stays healthy, Kyrie gonna be good for a while. And the underrated passer. Lies says, he's a GloYard game member as well. Good morning, fellas. What up, Lies? Something still feels off. The Mavs rebounding issue hasn't been resolved yet, and we might still suck at it again, though.
I don't think we're gonna be as bad as we were last year. Because Holmes is a solid rebounder. Like, he ain't giving you like 15 and nothing, but he can get you like 7 or 8. I think Lively can be a solid rebounder. We already know what Luka can do.
If Lively becomes a starter, he's getting 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
If he plays starter minutes, he's going to get 10 rebounds a game. I'm not worried about that. If we have
I hope he can. Like I said, if he could just give us Walker Kessler numbers, I'll be good.
Yeah, that's Richard says.
What about I say he can get you Mitchell Robinson numbers? I would be good,
bro. If he can get
you 8 and 8,
if he can get me 6 and 6, it'll be like a career high over here. I'm being dead serious to you. It'll look great. His 6 and 6 will be the greatest.
6 and 5 will be a career high.
Yeah, it'll be like, whoa, man, what's going on? We've never seen this.
Wait, I said he got more than 4 rebounds. What?
Yep.
What's going on?
Got your 5. You saying? Richard also saying, when y'all were talking about Bill last night, I was trying to tell y'all watching the Warriors last year, I thought Bill was THJ at the beginning of the year, not the end of the year. Don't see it working. Yeah, he's not the greatest not ball handler, I don't want to say, but like playmaker. That was John Wall's job. And they tried to put him there for a couple years, and he was like scoring, and they weren't doing too well. And then they went and got Russell Westbrook, and they got him to the playoffs. You know the rest. We'll see. Almighty, what up? He says Brunson and Mitchell would have been tough.
It would have been interesting for sure.
I don't know if they better than Splash Brothers though.
Yeah, not better than Splash Brother, but they would have been interesting to see what that dynamic would have been.
Like, they're going on the thing is the Splash Brothers is going on the decline as well though. So it's kind of hard to judge who's going to be above them because somebody will jump them pretty soon, Luke and Kyrie. But from what I saw last year, Clay was still putting like 25 a game. He had a career year last year almost. So, well, he did. Richard says, and our backup guards are good. Also, we shouldn't slip when subs come in. Yeah, let's hope. I think we got a pretty deep squad. I think so. It depends on Jason Kidd, man. I'm so tired of saying that. It's the truth. Richard also says Portland's guards could be good after Dame goes, but not a top 5. Yeah, that's why I said they'll be decent, but not top 5. They're good enough. I should say that. Div says, am I the only one who thinks Dame Lillard is a bit overrated? In the playoffs, he gets targeted on defensive end and gets destroyed. Dame is weird. Dame like overrated and underrated at the same time, which I guess means he's at the right spot. You feel me? Like, but I don't think he should have been top 75 though.
Nope, we've always said that.
I don't know
75,
but I think they gave him a Kyrie spot. Don't tell him I said that though. Queen, she said, what was the most expected? What up, babe? Actually, most expected and least expected front office / team moves, trades, contracts, etc. over the summer. Most expected was Dwight Powell. I know I don't want to hear that. And the least expected was the getting rid of Davis Bertans.
No, I expected that. I go say signing Dante Exum. I think nobody expected that.
I didn't expect them to get rid of Davis Bertans and still get the pick. I knew they would try to trade him away, but I didn't think it would. We gave up nothing.
Yeah. You talking about like that? Yeah. I thought you talking about like just giving him up in general. Like,
no. The way they did it, as far as moving back 2 spots in the draft and still getting their guy and getting rid of him and not having that on the books anymore. So that was the least expected for me. But the most expected was Dwight. What was your most expected? Because you didn't think Dwight was coming back.
Least expected for me was Dwight. I thought they would be smarter than that. But anyway, let's see. Most expected probably. Oh, Grant Williams. I called that before it happened. I told Indy and TGK on TGK show. I said they're gonna get Grant Williams. This is before we actually knew for a fact we was gonna get him. I was like, yeah, we getting Grant Williams.
Appreciate you, babe. Frank says GloYard gang member. He says Toronto is dumb. They're forcing Scotty to be a PG with subpar playmaking. I don't think it's subpar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't heard anybody talking about his playmaking like that. I was confused by that.
I think it's underrated. I think y'all not recognizing his game.
I mean, I can't judge him off of just that one game against us.
I'm not familiar with his game.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I've never heard anybody talking about him being a playmaker. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to look at this thing. He put up 5 assists.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying.
I'm saying to Frank, Frank, that's a big man put up 5 assists. That's
good.
He need more rebounds. The issue is his rebounding. His rebounding went down to 6'6". So I guess that because they had him playing at point guard, he seemed like they got a lot of players that are Scottie Pippen. That's just crazy.
So pretty much he's Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, like Brandon Ingram, take a bunch of dudes just do a whole bunch of whatever. So they got to decide which one of them tall guys.
Brandon Ingram is an underrated playmaker. Yeah, He got better when he went to New Orleans.
Brandon Ingram may be a better playmaker than Kevin Durant. I take. Div says amazing what Golden State GM did with Poole. Signed him for stupid money so he doesn't let him walk like we did Brunson and then trade him in no time, easily getting something for him. I mean, what they get? They got Chris Paul for him, right?
Yes. Wait, because it was a 3-team trade.
I think Chris Paul was traded for Bradley Beal, right? And then they traded for Chris Paul.
Oh yeah.
For
it was an open-ended trade. Like they didn't finish the trade, and then
y'all think that's the better move? What you think gonna happen by the end of the year? You think it's gonna be they should have kept Jordan Poole?
I don't know. I think the writing was on the wall this year with Jordan Poole. He was kind of starting to run post the wrong way in the organization and all that stuff. I don't know. Like I said, this move benefits him. He goes to a team that he don't have to. It's not really another weapon. He's gonna get as many shots as he wants, but it's a perfect situation for him.
Don't Golden State though have to? They under microscope a little bit, right? They gotta do well with the Chris Paul thing. Isn't this like a move they made? Isn't this if it messes up?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't it like fall, you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't even know why they did the Chris Paul.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it going to be at the end? Or are we going to say they should have kept Jordan Poole and maybe got moved on from Draymond Green?
Or if he's going to move from Jordan Poole, get something else that you actually needed.
Yep, get something different.
You didn't really need a point guard. So
they tried to play the whole what's his name? Russell.
Russell Westbrook.
No, the Russell they had before, the traded with the locks in his head. Why can't I think of it? What is it? D'Angelo Russell.
Oh, D'Angelo Russell. Yeah.
The whole D'Angelo Russell thing, they're trying to run it again, but I don't think this time they're gonna be able to catch somebody with this one. You feel me? Last time they traded for D'Angelo to get rid of him or whatever, and they got Wiggins and all that. I don't think they're gonna get anybody for Chris Paul. I don't think they should have grabbed that guy. That's what I think they messed up by trying to.
How many years he got left?
I don't know. He got too many, whatever it is. Div says amazing with Golden State. Okay, so that's same thing, right? I'm sorry. Richard says 7 as far as the Josh Green thing. Vaughn, I see you saying Green needs to start. Yeah, he better start. Div says, I will be real, guys. I'm not 100% sold on Green on our team. I'm like, bro, I'm 5 out of 10 on Green. Even if FIBA, I wasn't impressed watching him play, and they started him too. So chance was given. Feel you, Div.
Bro, he got 2 left, but supposedly his last year is not guaranteed.
Okay, so next year is not guaranteed.
He's making 30.
Okay, so
this year he's gonna be 38.
They're getting 30 off the books next year.
So yeah, non-guaranteed depending on how they handle it. Yeah, it's gonna be 30 next year if he stays.
Are they $130 million player away next year?
We have to see. Just have to see how the season go, depending on how they play.
Because they getting old, man. Like,
yeah, because Chris Paul is 30. According to this thing, 38. What would say Steph was 34, 35 or whatever. Clay like 33, 34. Like Draymond's up there now. Like the core getting old. But then now you heard on the very that news that they're gonna extend Clay.
They stand loyal to their big three, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they got them 4 championships. They made them relevant again, so they should. But
it's not new. Like we did the same thing with Dirk. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but business wise, it's probably not the best move. But I mean, I can't say that either because they bring people to the arenas and all. So, but as far as winning, I should say that's probably not the best move. But they got 3 guys. That's the difference when you got Dirk or Kobe and all that, and you got 1. You got 3 guys that you're giving these extensions to, and we got new rules as far as the CBA. So, Nancy says, I hope by Christmas our starting 5 and bench and rotations are set so that they can start building chemistry, so they are prepared for the playoffs. Yeah, I agree with you, Nancy, 100 on that. Talking about that, yeah, what was it yesterday in the members only show with Larry and them saying I want to set rotation.
Yeah.
Div says, Rel, Lively and Holmes can get rebounds, but the factor that might throw a wrench in it all of this is Kidd. He might not play them all that much, and you can forget the rebounding. Yeah.
I've heard King say before, it felt like Holmes could be that Christian Wood figure this year because we're not hearing anything about him. Nobody said anything. Nobody's talked about what he can do, his impact on the team, none of that, which kind of leads me to think that they might trade him before the training camp. That's how I feel. I really feel that like we haven't heard anything about Tim Hardaway. We haven't heard or seen anything about Holmes. Like that's why I really believe they're gonna trade him before training camp. That's my opinion, but I could be wrong.
Richard says, y'all know Dwight takes the Cuban for that contract most expensive. Oh man, y'all gonna stop messing with Dwight. We're gonna get fined out here. Chico said it's crazy Dwight got the Mavs center standard so low. I can't believe they gave him 3 more years. Who you telling, Chico?
Chico, who you telling, bro?
Almighty said Dame over Kyrie all day.
Oh man,
that's a hot take. No, not really a hot take. They're around the same.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kyrie had more potential. He just screwed it over. So if we talking about talent wise, I think Kyrie better than Dame. Nancy says, I just need to go back on that. Like Kyrie, one of the greatest shooters of all time too. You don't realize that. I think like they sleep on Kyrie's shooting ability. Kyrie is amazing at shooting. Nancy says, I just need Jason Kidd to coach this year instead of standing around watching. Well, but at least nobody died.
Yeah, nobody died though, Nancy. Everybody's alive. They're good.
Almighty said, y'all should be happy Dwight won a bronze medal.
Oh, God.
You should be happy.
Almighty. Hey, and the reason why everybody didn't want him to win, because now that's going to justify him starting.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you did win a bronze. I mean, I got to put you in there. Hey, but this guy gets you 20 and 20. No. He won a bronze.
He won a bronze. That bronze medal shows he's a team player. Div says the World Cup proved that American coaching needs fixing and is overrated. The talent should get you a win every time. I think now we see why Kyrie says you don't need to be a coach. Kerr. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know about that, Div. When you got their leading rebounder was what's his name? Hart. It was Josh Hart on the team. Jaren Jackson Jr. was getting you 3 rebounds a game, if that. Like it wasn't a good team, man.
That's why Josh Hart started. They finally put him in the starting lineup.
Yeah, because he's a rebounder. You feel me? Like they get that redeem team in there with hold up. Actually, if that was the case, Dave, I got a throwback for you. What was that 2004 when America lost? They had LeBron, AI, Tim Duncan, Richard Jefferson,
Carmelo,
Dwayne Wade,
D-Wade.
Carmelo. Yep, they still got bronze that year. So it's about
Michael Finley.
Yeah, it's about boy, Mike Finley.
Shout out to Larry Brown.
Michael Finley. Yeah, and they had Larry Brown too, man. Like I don't think Larry Brown or Curry considered bad coaches at all.
I mean, I just about to say I was listening to somebody the other day, like a while back. They were talking about Larry Brown, one of the most overrated coaches of all time. I was like,
damn. I think he is too, though.
I
think he is too. I think he's a good coach, but I don't know why they be like putting him.
They be putting him up there with like Pop and all that. Like,
man, I'm like, what?
Wait, when he said that, I didn't hear no lies. He had some good points. I was like, I mean,
he's underachieved so many times.
Yeah,
but you gotta get the job done. You gotta get the job done.
Yeah.
Orange Juice said 2016 NBA Finals Cavaliers third leading scorer was J.R. Smith with 10.6. So I'm not worried about our third scorer ball handler. Yeah, I feel you. I'm not worried about it either. As far as the guy have to be a 20-point scorer.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to play their role.
And I want everybody to temper their expectation too on like Grant Williams. I don't want nobody to think he's gonna come in here and get you like 17, 18, and nothing like that. Just like you just said, Orange Juice. He can get you like 10 to 12 points. That's fine.
I think he might give us 15.
As long as he come in and play defense and do all the dirty work, we good.
Yep.
Because, Draymond ain't out here giving you 15 every night. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he just do the dirty work, you know what I'm saying? And do the things that he need to do to win the game. So that's how we ask him to do. Be a Draymond.
Johnny B, GloYard gang member. He says, GloYard, what up? What up, Johnny B?
What up?
One of the stars of our Fridays members only shows. As well as Richard as well. Richard usually on there. Almighty says Scotty Barnes is an all-around player. I'm trying to tell him, Almighty. I'm trying to tell him.
No, like I said, I ain't saying he was wrong. I'm just saying I've never heard anybody talk about his playmaking.
About to tell y'all like y'all shit. Talking to your boy Christian Wood. I'm sorry. It's not familiar with just skills. Johnny B says, what top 10 guards in the league next year in order? Jeez.
Y'all be trying to give us these top 10. I don't
know. I can try to give you 10, not in order though. That's too much. Luka, Steph.
I'll let King do it. I don't know.
That's fine. Luka, Steph, Devin Booker. Jeez, I was trying to get another 2 guard in there. Is 2 guards still trash? It's just Devin Booker. Who else in the 2 guards?
You just saw Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, that's it. Who else? Dang, who else is a 2 guard in the league? That's wild. Why can't I think of another 2 guard?
Steph better be a 2 guard.
Yeah, but Steph, he's still. I'm just thinking of a regular. That's wild. Okay, Devin Booker, Trey, Ja, Kyrie, Dame,
Well, you said point guards?
Just guards.
Point guard? Oh, just okay, guards. All you gotta do is go back to that list we had.
Yeah, basically.
Let's see if I can find it.
I said Trey already, I think. Yeah, it's
Is Shea a shooting guard or point guard?
Shea in there. I forgot about Shea. I don't know how. Like, I'm just forgetting guys.
Anthony Edwards, Shea.
And Anthony Edwards. There's my 10 right there.
Donovan Mitchell.
Nope. I got my 10 right there.
Kyrie,
I put Trey
James
in there.
Harden.
Kyrie in there.
Bradley Beal.
No James Harden, no Bradley Beal.
It's Tyrese out, but Tyrese is a point guard.
Nope, he's not in there. He gonna get in there probably by next year. Him and JB like 10th.
Oh, he said top 10 guards. Okay, I think
just guards.
Yeah, so pretty much this list pretty much.
Yeah, so I'm like, but no other. There's no other. Who's another 2? Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, you forgot about Jamal Murray.
That's your boy, man. I don't know why people be. He the most overrated guy in the NBA right now. That's how I feel. Like, and that's That's no
You know how
knock
it is,
on.
man. You get a ring, and then all of a sudden, I
Yeah,
remember, man, like folks used to kill my the Mavs, and people I used to argue with, just kill the Mavs. And as soon as the Mavs won a championship, man, I had this guy, that guy, this guy. I'm like, but y'all didn't say that last year
yep.
though. Like y'all was
Nope,
killing me last year with this exact same team. Like what are we talking about?
bro.
Now all of a sudden they win a championship. Like, man, you had this guy and that guy and this guy. I'm like,
I've
okay.
never heard people love Tony Parker the way they love Jamal Murray. Tony Parker was the Finals MVP and all that. You feel me? But he's making the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
Is Jamal Murray better
all
than
NBAs?
Jamal Murray better than
Nope.
I want to say Tony Parker.
Oh, okay.
Is he better than? He's not better than Tony Parker. Is he better than Chauncey Billups all the time?
Nope.
All right. Dave says, remember, Poole trade could have been better for Golden State, but realistically, Poole wanted out due to Green punch and the. Okay. LOL. Yeah. I mean, I know he wanted out, but like I felt like they could have got a better trade than that. I trade for Chris Paul, but guess they won't wait for next year. Johnny B says Vando got 4 for 48 from LA. Do y'all think Green is worth more than Vando? He could be because he can do more.
What's that? 12?
Yeah, 12. If Josh Green becomes a regular defender, like if Josh Green becomes our best defender this year or top 2 defender, and he's like a guy that we can put on and we got a top defense, pause, but he can do his job. He does more than what Vando can do. So I'm telling you, he can be the 15 to 18 around that range is what I'm thinking with Josh Green.
Because Vando is limited on offense.
Yep. And Josh Green can shoot. He shoots 40% from the 3. That's major for a 3 and D guy. 3 and D. Vando's not a 3. He's just there.
And he can sprinkle in playmaking.
And he got the playmaking. That's what I'm saying. They're not realizing. I see School said Johnny B 4 for 40 for Green, or he can walk. Well, he walking then because I don't think Green playing for $10 million. He had first round draft pick still. Div says Golden State is old like KD, LeBron. There's a reason Steph said it's going to be scary once Luka figures it out, i.e. get in shape, you bum. Man. Well, we criticize them, Div. That whole statement just said that Luka was amazing, but certain people will see certain things and say certain things. Johnny B said, do y'all think we're a lot for the playoffs? I hear a lot of people saying they think we missed the playoffs again. Don't do that to me again, Johnny B. Because last year I didn't believe we would miss the playoffs, and people were saying that. I'm like, how the hell? What? Hey, don't do that to me. No, we're gonna.
I think we're gonna make it.
I think we're gonna make it. What up, Marvin Lee? He says, good to see a black podcast that's passionate about the Mavs. What y'all think about Dwight Howard on this team? Last year, Marvin.
Yeah, maybe last year when we needed a center very, 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 very bad. Yeah, but now, no.
Yeah, I'm not.
I think supposedly he's talking to Golden State.
Yeah, but last year, yeah, for sure. I think we said all year on the show, no, like go sign Dwight Howard. What are you
get
doing?
Somebody, Dwight,
yeah,
the Boogie, somebody, man. We needed somebody.
Not this year, not with Lively being drafted and all. I don't want to add another, kind of washed up guy in front of him. I'd rather him just show off. G2 says, so should I make my bet on Dallas getting the chip this year before we get Ayton or after we get Ayton? After we get Ayton, if that happens.
After.
I'm putting a bet on Luka. As long as that thigh isn't stupid, I don't know what's going on. I want to hear the real extreme or the real extent of it. But if it's not, I'm betting on Luka getting MVP though. I think that's the shit. I really do.
It's got to be his year.
Yeah, I think it's this year.
They don't want to give it to anybody. They don't want to give it to the 3 main guys anymore. I think they want to give somebody else.
And Embiid made this he's like the shifting point. So giving it to him, he's not getting it again. You feel me? Like Embiid's not getting it again. So they're trying to find the next guy, and I think it's Luka's time. Johnny B said Powell / Maxey for KPJ. Why are you giving up that? I mean, hold up though. I would actually do that trade, but the Mavericks can't do that trade. Frank says, Johnny, you out. I had to. And I'm not saying I'm doing it, guys, because I want KPJ. It's because his contract is about to end. So I'm saying just basically get him and set him on the bench and cut him, get rid of him. Then the money comes off your books or whatever. Orange Juice says Cuban did talk about getting Holmes in a summer league broadcast and said we're bringing Timmy back. was kind of casual, but he did mention them with some excitement. Anyone remember that? Yeah, Orange Juice. He did say that, but we're saying they said the same thing about Christian Wood last year. You feel me? They gave him a little talk back then as far as we got him, and Nico even saying we got Christian Wood and all that, but it wasn't really being hyped up the same way like a Dwight Howard is this offseason when he didn't even have a contract. As I said on the other show, I think most of the fans don't even know that he has a haircut now.
Yeah.
Richard says for picks and money off the books, when you cut him, I'm doing that trade, Johnny B. That's what I said, Richard. If they give him picks and all that stuff out, I would do it. I would do the trade just to put him get rid of him, tell him he's not joining the team. Get that money off the books and take those picks, man. Chico said bronze. I'm about to hire Bronze Bum to knock out Dwight, and he out for the season.
I was gonna say something about that KPJ thing. If that's the case, why don't Houston just do that?
What
just save the picks?
I don't know, man.
There's got to be a reason why they want to trade him and try to get picks to get off his contract. There's got to be a reason. I don't think it's as simple as just cut him.
I don't think it's cut him this year. I think it's next year where his contract not. So I just think they're trying to get him off the team. I don't know, but they should just weigh it out, right? But maybe they got enough draft picks we don't care anymore.
Because they were saying, I read something the other day that if this goes the way a lot of people think it's going to go, they might just be able to just null and void his contract.
Okay. As it should somehow, some way they should find out it's a breach of contract, I would think.
Yes, it was something like that. Yeah.
Johnny B says Kyrie is better than Dame at everything. Basketball related, what the hell do people be watching? Yeah, everything except for that long distance. I feel like Dame a better long distance shooter.
Dame got that.
Kyrie doesn't shoot him as much. Like Kyrie, I don't know if he can. He might not have the arm power to shoot like that far. Not to disrespect him or nothing like that. Because the way he shoots, he gathers like at his head and all. But yeah, that's it. Like other than that, like I said, I think Dame with Kyrie would 1-on-1. I got Kyrie. Put my money on Kyrie. I know Real think Dame would be. G2 said Uncle Freezy must be capping 37 wins. He does know the Villanova Knicks are in Pennsylvania, not New York. They just be trolling us.
Yeah, he messing with us, man.
Yeah. Richard said hit them likes. So I appreciate you, Rich. Div says, I will be honest, guys. I'm the biggest Luka fan, but I'm not a believer of Luka's emotional makeup. It is controlled emotions, and that is a negative. I like Kyrie's emotional makeup on court. Yeah, that's why hopefully they're together. That should help out Luka. I think it will, especially this year. Now that Kyrie has the contract, I'm hoping.
And he's going to have a full training camp.
Before it was, you know what, I don't want to rub anybody the wrong way or whatever, but I think now that he has a contract now, I think he'll talk to Luka about that. Joe says, what up, Joe? I don't like the fact that this front office is betting the entire season success on unproven guys in hopes of a big leap from other guys. It's a really bad spot to be in. Maybe not, Joe. Maybe other guys already were ready, and we had guys in front of them that shouldn't have been in front of them, too.
Yeah, eventually the guys that had time to kind of grow. And
yeah, somebody got to grow. We're going to keep these guys. We got to let them grow. It's the catch-22 of having Luka Doncic. Johnny B said, I think Grant gives us 13 to 16 points per game next year with a bigger role. I think so, too, Johnny B.
I mean, we'll see.
Frank said, if the Clippers fail again because it seems likely, do you think Paul George stays? No, I think they trade both of them after this year. Yeah, this is the last year of them.
You said blow it up.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Mike. I thought it was Benedict.
Oh, yeah. Benedict Mathurin. Yeah.
I thought he was the two guard maybe, but he's saying, then he said also Buddy Hield. Yeah, but they're saying, but either way, they're not better than the Splash.
Yeah, well, you know what? Now that he's saying that, I thought Buddy Hield came off the bench.
That's what I thought. Benedict was starting. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. That site was out here with them 2K starting lineups. 2K just be throwing lineups together.
What did Johnny you just say? Would y'all trade Kyrie for Trae Young straight up? No.
No, Johnny, no.
I know Damon going, if you watch him, like, what? I'm sorry, Damon. No, I'm not trading Kyrie. Trae. Joe says, who on this roster outside of Luka and Kyrie do y'all trust in a playoff series to show up? Me personally, I don't trust anyone else, and iffy on Grant just because of him as a starter playing a lot of minutes. So who said it earlier? It was Orange Juice. I think y'all looking at it the wrong way. Guys don't have to really step up, I should say. You got to just play your role and stay at your role. You feel me? Like Luka and Kyrie, LeBron, Kyrie. Think of that, like he said, the comp back in Cleveland and all. They're going 41-41, you whatever they need to do. But if you got a team, the other guys on the team are stopping the other guys from scoring instead of letting Philly score 100 or whatever points with you, then that's how it runs. So we're going to score. We got Luka and Kyrie. Like, we're going to score. Luka had the best offense of all time a few years ago, without Kyrie. So with Kyrie, they're going to be fine. Defense is what I'm worried about. We can get back to a top 10 defense. We'll be perfectly fine. I'll be like, yeah, we're going conference finals again.
And those same players from last year, like the Bullocks and guys who were inconsistent last year, you just want the guys that we have now to be more consistent and play those same type of roles. That's it.
Almighty said Brown's better than Josh Green. I mean, that's arguable. It's not a can't get mad at
y'all put a lot of stock in Grimes, man.
Yeah, I mean, I can't yell it. Div says, I will be honest, guys. I feel Lakers, if they stay healthy, are going to have a chance for LeBron to get another ring, and we will have the LeBron stand saying better than Jordan all over again. Why y'all hate that so much? It ain't that he's better than Jordan, but bro, if he gets 6 rings or 5 rings with it's at 5 now, right? If he get it, it's 5 with 5 finals MVPs. Like, he has the second most MVPs, or what is it? Second most MVPs ever, right? Second most regular season MVPs behind Kareem and
Jordan.
So it's third most behind Kareem and Jordan.
Well, I thought Kareem had. Well, Kareem got 5. He got 5 MVPs.
He got 6, don't he? I think he got 6, and he might have 6.
Dang it, man. Make me look up stuff, man.
I know he doesn't have. He only has 2 finals MVPs. So, but LeBron has one of the most MVPs. I know that he's 4, which I think only Kareem and Jordan have more than him. He has the second most finals MVPs already. He has 4 of them. Only person has more than that.
He got 6 MVPs.
Yep. Jordan has 6 finals MVPs. LeBron has 4 finals MVPs. No one else has 4. So if he gets another one, he'll have 5. Like, it ain't like it's crazy. The conversation is LeBron and Jordan. That's it. Like, and I don't have. I think Jordan the better is the guy, the greater player and all. But like, LeBron number 2. That ain't no like ridiculous.
Kareem got 6 MVPs.
MVPs, only 2 finals MVPs. Would have had none on the Lakers.
Jordan got 5 MVPs, 6 finals MVPs.
Finals MVPs, yep.
Bird got
3 MVPs, 2 finals MVPs, right?
I thought he had 3 finals MVPs.
No, the first year it was Cornbread Maxwell. Yep. School said we agree the perfect star to pair with Luka with is a defensive star like Jaylen Brown or Giannis. So with Kyrie as a second star, who is still great in our mid center position, our roster still feels off. Yeah, but the perfect second star, that's just the perfect second star. You can still build a team around Luka and Kyrie. It's more of the team doing the other stuff. School. I think
Nah, you right though, School, about if you gonna have those two like that, you have to have a center. This is why we constantly harp on you need a center. Yeah, you have to have a center. I don't know. You heard Tyson Chandler talk about it. You heard us talk about it pretty much on every show. You gotta have a center.
It's Derek Lively.
It's gonna have to be Derek Lively. We don't have another center that we can trust to play that, to fill that role there.
You heard what Tyson Chandler said about Derek Lively. And Dwight Powell was still on the team. It's Derek Lively. I believe in Tyson Chandler.
Dwight Powell.
Frank says, FYI, Morris has been officially signed just now from Mavs PR. Almighty said Knicks getting Giannis next summer.
Ha. You funny, Almighty. I like you.
Johnny Bravo said, King, tell Marvin you half Mexican. This is partially black, man. I ain't got no Mexican in my blood, man. That's TGK. You see that? The tattoo? It says black somewhere, if you can see it. My wife did it. But she don't ask me why. But it says black right there. So I'm black, bro. Nancy says, all I want to hear is DP is our third center. with very few minutes. Joshua wants to show up and out. Yeah, I wish, Nancy, but he's our first center. Johnny B said, better player when hot, Seth for revenge season. It's revenge season when hot.
Yeah, because Seth's hotness is like a consistency. Like he can do that whenever. Like revenge season, he gets really cold and gets really hot. You know,
Yeah,
like
I wouldn't be.
Seth's hot can be like, oh, he hit 5 threes a day, but then the next game we hit 9 threes or whatever. That's like, okay, that's.
You think
Seth.
revenge season can get to 50?
What, from the field? Or you talking
No,
about
50 just points. You think he can ever get 50?
Nah, not here.
I think he might. If it's a day where they just go into him and he's stupid hot, like, but he can't. It can't be a game where he's playing by himself. It would have to be a game where he's stupid hot and Luka and Kyrie deciding to keep going to him. If that makes sense, they got to still be on the floor where they're not double teaming. If they start double teaming revenge season, it's over. He's never scoring again. Div says, King, please mention the Almighty how much he will love our 27th to 30th first round pick this year. Yeah, they're gonna love that. They're gonna get it though. They're gonna love it. Chico said, not like I don't think otherwise, but I'm hoping he takes the constructive criticism from Kai. Luka is too close to being great to not try to change. Yeah, I agree. Div says, I think Omax, the part that makes me really like him is his IQ. I think he will be a huge surprise if he is given a chance. Yeah, I think most of us agree on that, Div. Luka Ho from Johnny B. Wayne Boyce. He need to man up and stop crying if he wants to be a champion. His attitude changes the morale of the team. They go as he goes, or let Kyrie be their number one guy. Nah, you be going too far with that Kyrie number one.
Boy, you really want Kyrie be number one.
Yeah, I know Johnny love him, but like Johnny, it's a whole bunch of stuff I can pull up on Kyrie too. He ain't been too successful since he left Brown.
Yeah, I'm about to say we have to. Yeah, exactly. Like we have to pull up his resume. Like, come on,
pull up a whole bunch, man. Johnny B says last year the Mavs finished the season with the number 6 offense and 24th defense. With the new addition, what ratings y'all think we will have this season?
Y'all be asking us questions that we have to see for.
I think it'll be a top 5 offense though for sure.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the offense, but defense, I don't know. I need to see it. We got pieces, but you got to see it on the court to get an understanding of what you think will happen. So I can't say it off the top of my head right now.
Good. I feel like we should be a middle of the pack defense at least, but I feel like the ceiling is a top 5 defense again.
Yeah, I don't see us being 24th again.
Nah, I don't think we've been in 20s at all. I think I think we're closer to 10 than we are 20. Div says Jordan should start referring to LeBron as 2 because he will forever be behind Jordan. That's fine. If he get 2 more, is he better than Jordan, bro? 2 more and 2 finals MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be what? How many finals would that be? 12, 13? We got 10 right now, right? So he'll be 10. He got 10.
So yeah, it'll be 12, yeah.
So he'll be 12, 6. He'll be 6 and 6 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
That's. Whew. I don't think he's gonna get there, but that'd be.
You're saying if.
That'd be a mean conversation, bro. Nancy says, yeah, but don't forget back then everyone used to say Jordan could have won an MVP every year. Yeah, but it's the same thing with LeBron. That's a bunch of years, man. Braun MVP.
Yeah, there was a few years he should have won.
Man, he ain't won an MVP since what, 2014?
Yeah.
That's yeah. So it could be the same thing. Almighty says the Mavs pick is a trade bait for a star. I feel you. That's a smart move. Nancy says Jordan had 6 MVPs for the finals. Yes, man. Almighty said, who y'all think is the star Knicks are getting? I don't know, man. Like,
Sadiq Bey.
Who gonna be available for a trade next year?
Another Villanova guy.
They're gonna get Paul George or Kawhi Leonard.
Who's another? Oh, Kyle Lowry. That's another Villanova guy. I might get him. They're getting all Villanovas.
All the Villanova guys. You might as well just draft a coach too. Johnny B says Kyrie gets a 50-ball game before Luka this season. Bet it. What's your issue with Luka? Johnny B? He might. I think I've already said that. I think I said Kyrie might get it first. Pause. But yeah, I think he hit the 50 ball. Kyrie, I might agree with you on that. Div says, in the West, which team would you love to see just fall apart out of all the teams in the West? The one team you would love to just fall apart and collapse? Me, Suns and foe. I'm done. I'm done with the Suns. I ain't even do that. If people going, I'm tired of saying their names. Yeah, I'm done giving them like credibility and all. They're not even worth it. Oh, that's wishing like not well on teams. I should tell y'all a team I think gonna be overrated this year. Denver Nuggets. I don't think the Denver Nuggets gonna be as good as everybody think they're gonna be.
Yeah,
I don't think they're a dynasty. I don't. People trying to talk. They're not. That's not a dynasty. Y'all said I'm not going to answer it. Almighty said Mikal Bridges on the way. He might be. That's what y'all going to go get.
Oh, I forgot Mikal was a Villanova guy. Yeah.
Almighty said I wanted.
You got that one, Almighty. You got that one. I forgot.
He wanted Bradley Beal over. You talking about over Jalen Brunson or with Jalen Brunson? Almighty, y'all let them small guards.
Shout out to Thibodeau.
Yeah. Richard says, sorry, I don't like it, but might put LBJ over Bird, but I think Bird played better D. But LBJ won't ever be taking Jordan. Sorry, King. Oh, I didn't say he would, Richard. I'm just saying I'm saying people talking about him like he's not the second best player of all time, is what I'm saying. Like, it ain't like we're talking about a guy that's like 10 or 20 or something like that. He's the second best player of all time. And he is better than Bird. I think Bird is getting overrated now. It's people that's taking Bird out of the top 10. Like,
yeah, they disrespecting. They disrespecting Bird, man.
And Bird not even and Jordan, LeBron and them not far away from Bird. That's what I'm saying. Bird. I think Bird's ability in their prime. If we talking about prime guys, and you saying I'm taking their ability in their prime, I don't think Magic Johnson touches Larry Bird. I truly don't. I think them 3 years of them MVPs back to back. If you watch Winning Time and all, bro, you watch it. You see how Magic was fearing. Bird was that dude, bro. That's how they felt about Larry Bird back then. They had Jordan versus Bird the game and all that. It wasn't Jordan versus Magic.
Bro, go back and look at Dominique Wilkins' interview on Vlad TV talking about Larry Bird. Like, go to Basketball Time Machine, hear him talk about Larry Bird, man, bro. And I was trying to tell my wife. I told you my wife, she like history of basketball and stuff like that. She watch all those like documentary stuff about basketball and stuff, and she was asking me questions about Larry Bird, and I kept trying to tell her, like, but that dude will tell you exactly what he about to do, and will still do it. Like, he'll tell you I'm gonna go right, and people couldn't stop him from going right.
Bro, he played the whole Atlanta Hawks with his left hand, and the whole bench or whatever was sitting there, was cracking up laughing, and they got fined after the game because he was toying them. They were laughing at him toying them. Like, bro, Larry Bird was amazing.
He scored with his left hand. That's it.
And then went home and went to his mom's house and helped her with the carpet and tore his back up, man. Wow.
Yep.
But Richard, I do not believe Larry Bird's a better defender than LeBron James, though. Nah, man. Yeah. LeBron James in his peak. Nah, it was 1 through 5. I can't. I know he got a whole second half.
Yeah, that Miami LeBron was different on defense.
Yeah. He got a whole second half of his career where people recognize that he takes time off on defense. And still today, like, if he wants to play, when he says stop, all right, I'm going to play defense, he can still play defense when he gets in a position and says, let's go. But he takes time off because it's been his longevity. It's how it's worked for him. But when he was in Miami, that run, like, Bron was 1 through 5. Whoever you need me on right now. You need me on Tim Duncan? Let's go. You need me on Derrick Rose? Let's go. Like, it didn't matter who you wanted him on. He was taking that with defensive assignment and was succeeding at it. So, nah, I can't say Bird was a better defender than LeBron. What up, Piece of Steve? He says, I think OKC might dominate the NBA around 1 or 2 years from now. They have like 15 first-round picks. They could get any and everyone. Giannis on OKC. I ain't thinking about Giannis and OKC, but that's amazing. Chico said, if you could steal a wing or power forward from any team, who would it be? Giannis Antetokounmpo. I thought you agree with that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny B said, "I love Luka. He just got to do better as an adult." I 100% feel you in that, bro. Almighty said, "Bill with Brunson."
Oh, Bill with Brunson.
That's us. Undersized backcourt, though, Almighty. I don't think y'all stopping anybody. Luka and Kyrie would torch y'all. Div says, "I agree. I see Denver as the Bucks. Things lined up perfectly. Joker avoided Luka in the playoffs because you know Luka will beat Joker in the playoffs. Book it." I feel you, Div. I don't think the Nuggets are that team. I think they won it, and that's awesome. It goes with Joker's legacy with his MVPs and all that. Which he don't want to be that Steve Nash guy. But I hate Devin Nash, though. But I don't think they're a dynasty, though. Nancy said, "I'm not listening to all the noise about the Mavs not making the playoffs. That would be a hot mess. Luka would not be happy at all. They better not wish for that." I feel you, Nancy.
Nah, they wish for that because they want Luka to go to like the Lakers or somebody.
Div says, "I will admit I didn't see Bird all that much. Maybe you have, but was Bird really that great in his prime prior to his bet?" Hey, Div, there is no Caucasian basketball player. None. That includes Dirk Nowitzki. That has come close to Larry Bird yet. None. Like Luka is the guy where they like, okay, Luka looks like he might be the guy.
He could be that. Yeah.
Like even Joker right now. Nah, bro. Joker's not Larry Bird. Like Larry Bird is a beast, and he was making defensive teams.
Larry Bird was different, man.
Oh man, look Almighty. He said, "Man, Larry Bird is trash."
He a Knicks fan.
Past him, huh? Yeah. Chico said, "People still hating Bron. Dang, it's been about 15 years. Get that hate out." I feel you, Chico.
Man, you know, one thing I learned is like, well, of course, doing this, you got to be kind of, you know, non-biased or whatever, right? But I try to take my feelings out of stuff, man. Like, because you know, we as fans, it's real easy to say like for example, like we Mad fans, right? I still give Greg Popovich his props. I still say he's the greatest coach of all time, even though Spurs was our arch rivals for like years, right?
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna be like, oh no, he's trash or he's not that great, and I'll be hating. You know what I'm saying? You got to call it like it is sometimes, even if you're not a fan of that team or that's your arch rival or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? You got to be real sometimes. And
Tim Duncan,
like I said, yeah,
just
I gotta give Tim. Yeah. Like I sometimes you just gotta be real with yourself, man. And some people can't admit that they just hate a person or they can't, you know, get their feelings out of certain things. But
Johnny B says Real Whataburger is worse than Terry Black's.
Yeah, Whataburger has went to, man. Shout out to my wife. She called this. So Whataburger is now like all over it went national. It used to be just like Texas and like Oklahoma and all that. I think New Mexico, I'm not sure, but
it's franchise now.
Yeah, and she said that. I'm like, nah, man, they gonna keep it the same. And she's like, man, I'm telling you, once they franchise it, that means you got to pour more money into it. Which means if you got to pour more money into it, it means you're gonna go cheaper in certain things. And she was right.
Yeah,
and we don't really go to Whataburger like that no more because they kind of Whataburger used to be fire, man. They just, like I said, they started turning off franchising. As soon as they said they were going like Chicago and all that, she was like, "Yep, it's over."
I didn't have it when I came over there. Queen had it though, and she wasn't a fan of it. We had it around the corner from us, but I hadn't had the burger and all, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's not the same, man.
Div says, "Do you think the reason LeBron isn't liked as much is due to his less alpha male qualities on the court when compared to Bird, Jordan, Kobe?" I do think him being compared to Bird or Jordan, they should compare Braun more to Magic Johnson. That should have been the comparison from the get-go, I feel. And because they compared him to Jordan, even at Kobe Bryant, like Kobe's not better than Braun. Like but because it's the Michael Jordan comparison, they think Kobe's closer to Jordan, and that whole thing comes up. But like, you can't compete with LeBron's numbers, his impact, what he does with, you feel me, like nothing. Like, it is what it is. If I had a number one pick, I know Jordan is the greatest and all, but if I have a number one pick and I don't know, or if I'm like, I know the rest of the team gonna be trash, I gotta have a guy that's gonna get me to the promised land. I'm picking LeBron, man. I've seen it. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, to answer your question, Div, I don't think it has anything to do with the less alpha male qualities. We brought this up on the members only on Friday when we were talking to Larry. A lot of this hate came from the decision.
Yeah.
LeBron was loved before the decision.
Yeah,
And it's
he
like as
was.
soon as the decision happened, right after the decision, everything else, like that's when you see the little GMs, he a choker, blah blah blah. Pause. You know what I mean? Like you see all this negativity coming out about him ever since 2010. Because
But
before that, folks loved him. He had commercials. Folks was loving him. Him and Kobe had commercials together, the little puppets and all that stuff. It's like that's really when it started, man. After 2010, after the decision, that's when all this hate and stuff for LeBron started.
he became polarizing now.
Yeah, you can't really exactly. You can't polarize it. Once you hit that status, man, you everything that you do is under a microscope. So
you know how they say like Dirk's championship is worth like 2 or 3 or whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the same people, I'll have the conversations with them about LeBron, and they'll say, "Well, the bubble championship ain't worth nothing." But I say, "Well, what about that one against Golden State? Isn't that worth like 2 or 3 as well?" No, because they would have won that because
Draymond
got suspended, but they didn't win it though, and they were down 3-1. So Melissa says, "What? Magic was primarily a guard, and he was the best at that position. Bird did not top him as a guard. Please stop the slander." I never said
we didn't say he topped him as a guard.
I never said as a guard. I said better
as a player.
Better of a player. Yeah, he's not a
Bird
guard.
was a better.
Actually, by the way, Melissa, Bird was if Magic Johnson was the best passer at that point, Bird was probably the second best passer in the league.
See, a lot of people think of when they think of Bird, like casual people, when they think of Larry Bird, think of just shooting.
Yep, Larry Bird was Mr. Triple Double as well, and all that. Like Bird was probably the second best passer in the league behind Magic, and he was that close to him in passing, and he was probably better than him in everything else. And I'm not disrespecting Magic. Magic never made an all defensive team. Bird made all defensive a few times. Bird is a better free throw shooter. Bird is a better 3-point shooter. Bird is a better shooter overall. Bird is a better scorer. Bird is a better rebounder. Like the only thing Magic was better than him at that point was passing. And like I said, if he's number 1, to have Bird as number 2, I don't think. I'm just rating. That's what I'm going off. Like I'm not trying to disrespect Magic. I'm just saying what it is. Richard says LBJ and Udonis Haslem are the only 2 NBA players that remember defense being allowed. Might be true, man. LBJ played in 2003 before the rule got changed and all that. 2003 they were still being able to play different defense, and that's before the zone. Zone was 2003, right?
I don't even remember.
I think it was 2003 when zone, or 2004 when the zone defense came into the play. Chico says, give a rating for Luka off ball last year and give a prediction for how you think he will do this year. Last year, I'll give him a C. I'm hoping this year to get to a B, at least a B minus.
I'm with King. I'll say C. I don't think he did it enough.
No, he could do it. He was doing it, but he wasn't in situations as well. He didn't the players too, so it's kind of not his fault. But it is what it is. What up, Gina Kim? She said, "Hey fellas, just checking in. Came in on y'all talking about LBJ. I love Bron, but he ain't on Jordan level. I agree." Johnny B, I agree with you, King. I think Denver goes back to a second round exit team, and I think Golden State Warriors are a playing team. I can feel you.
I can see that. I wouldn't be shocked if that was the case.
Div says, "Ro, take our feelings out like Luka does." LOL.
Man, look, we do. I heard somebody. I heard like Div or somebody say this. I know we want Luka to be, more calm and all that stuff. This might be one of them cases, y'all. We might just have to live with it.
Yeah, he might be his personality.
This just might be Luka.
Yeah, a-hole.
Like now, he can calm it down as with the referee start doing the money signs and all that. He can calm all that down. He can. Other than that, like him talking to the refs and all that, we just might have to just. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
I need him to stop directing it to the refs and just direct it to players. You feel me? Like, just look at the other players and talk trash to them. More trash to them.
If you listen to Div's in them show when he brought this up, Div had a great point, and I don't know why anybody mentioned this before, because people automatically assume just don't talk to the ref, leave him alone. Like no, you can talk to the refs, but pick your time to talk to the refs.
Yeah, always
do it on dead balls. Talk to the ref. Hey man, he pulling my arm or whatever. I just want you to kind of look at that.
Pay
Don't be
attention
like,
to it. Yeah.
yeah. Don't be like yelling at him at the moment or stopping in the middle of a play while
You
they going down
embarrassing
making
them.
it. Yeah,
You
that
embarrassing.
thank you. You showing him
You
up.
showing him up.
Yeah, you showing him
you
up.
go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
So
when
he needs to go over there like Michael Jordan used to do. You feel me? The guys be like, I'm sorry, Mike, I didn't see that and all that. Like, go over to him after the dead ball and say, hey, man, I'm just letting you know next time watch. They on that same play, they keep grabbing me on the sleeve right there, whatever. Pay attention to it. I got you, Luka. Okay. All right.
Standing down there berating the guy, the play going down on the other end, bro. Like, pick your times.
He's making refs not like him. The thing is, you want refs to like you, and he's making referees not like
because they are human.
Yes. And I'm gonna read this input WTM, but Richard said it was Bird that answered the "I can do anything you can do" with the Jordan commercial. Shoot from the building across the interstate. You're right.
Was that
McDonald's commercial? Yeah. Jordan versus Bird had the game on Nintendo. So just telling you. Gina Kim said, I saw a post that said LeBron never hated on any players ever. I think they forget 2011 when him and D Wade made fun of Dirk. That was more of D Wade. LeBron was just over there edging it on with his boy and all that. That was D Wade and Dirk's rivalry though. And plus, even when that was over, when LeBron and them was playing, like he was always giving Dirk credit and respect, even before Dirk retired and all. They was like, I don't think it was more of a that fits. Even when JJ Barea talks about it, he talks about D Wade like that's D Wade. Almighty said, "What the hell is a Whataburger?"
You got to come. Oh, I guess they ain't hit New York. Almighty, are you from New York?
They ain't over there. They ain't over here in the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
But I know y'all commercials and all because I watch League Pass, so we still get the commercials from over there in Dallas when they be showing them over here for y'all Whataburger. Yellow Whataburger jingle.
Right.
Gina Kim says, I like Whataburger, mostly their chicken strips, and that's it. Any recommendations on what I should get next time I try it? I heard the patty melt is good. That's for you.
Yeah. My wife told me to get the patty melt. It's pretty good. I can't talk down the patty melt.
I ain't gonna click on Queens next one. She didn't put WTF, so I ain't gonna put that on the screen. Richard says, I agree with the Magic and LBJ comparison. Yeah, like LBJ is the perfect Magic Johnson. That's how I feel. That's why I say people disrespect LeBron's passing ability. Talk about he can't make them pay. Couldn't believe it.
Shot the foot.
Almighty says Brunson will win a ring before Luka. I'll put my house on that one, not being true.
Yeah, we'll bet that. We'll bet that, Almighty.
Yeah, we might have bet that on the side, Almighty. Div says, any comment on the boxing match? Who you got, Logan Paul and his fiance, or Dylan Dennis? What? I can't believe how exposed Logan got by Dylan. What? I don't even know what that is. Who is Logan Paul? Hold up, Logan Paul. That's not Jake Paul is the one that usually fight. Logan Paul is fighting somebody. Logan lost to Casey. Was it KCI or
I have no idea.
Or KSI, whatever the heck his name is. So I don't know. That's a joke, man. Like I'm so done with that. I don't know why this. I don't understand it. We watching a guy Jake Paul fight a bunch of guys that don't box, and they keep winning. And then he fights a guy that's not even the greatest boxer and gets beaten. Like, why is he still being watched? It's disrespect. But
I don't even watch it, so I don't even know.
It's foolish, man. No need to watch it. If somebody's a real boxer, would destroy him. Just know that. Gina Kim said, I really hope Lively can make a quick impact on the team so he can start. I love how Tyson Chandler is mentoring him, and I know he'd be happy to finally teach someone his game. Couldn't do that with Powell. You can't do that with Powell.
So we can't teach the volleyball slap?
He tried, man. He kept trying. Piece of Steve said, if I had a number one pick, I'm low-key choosing either Curry or Shaq since they're the easiest players to build around, in my opinion. Piece of Steve, I think the greatest. So Shaquille O'Neal was an underachiever because Shaquille O'Neal should be the greatest player of all time. That's what I feel like, Piece of Steve. I feel like Shaquille O'Neal's prime, and Rel went back and was watching and stuff and was sending it to me like, oh my goodness. Like he was averaging in the finals with 33 and 20 or something, Rel.
No, it was 34, 20, 4 blocks.
Yeah, it was just dumb,
and
right? He was only shooting like
45% from the field.
I was 40-something%, I thought, from the free throw line.
No. 65% from the field.
And like 40-something from the free throw line it was. So he wasn't getting points from the three or the free throw
42% from the free throw line. Yeah,
it was horrible. Shaq's prime is the greatest prime I've ever seen. I remember watching Shaq play and knowing there was nothing you could do. Like that feeling, that Golden State kind of feeling, like when they had Kevin Durant one player just had me feeling like, well, they got Shaq, man. I hate that. Like, you cannot beat that guy. So I'm picking Shaq as the greatest prime MVP, Steve. Steph, I think Steph a little overrated as far as picking him number one.
Hold on, let me say something.
Go ahead.
Chris Jones, that's the fact. Then won't you just leave? Why sit on the channel and cry about somebody not talking about something that you want somebody to talk about?
That's probably Ronnie.
And we're answering questions. I don't care who it is. Yeah, we're answering questions that the people in the comment section are asking us.
This is a question in the comment show. And Christopher / Ronnie or whatever, bro, why you always on here? You on every episode. Every episode I can go back and see your comments on there. You a fan. Please stop. I don't know why you gave him the attention. It's 15 minutes.
I mean, just you come on somebody's show to cry. Like, if you don't want to watch, just leave.
He's a fan.
That's simple.
He's a fan. That's why he's a
fan.
fan.
Talking about this, like we answering questions everybody asking us. That's what we're doing.
Bro's our biggest fan. Buy the jersey. Buy the jersey, bro.
That just kill me about the people nowadays, bro. Like, you rather sit and complain about stuff. It's like you going to a restaurant, you don't like the food, but you go there just complain that you don't like the food. Yeah. Just don't go to the restaurant. That's that simple. Why you here?
Why are you here? Richard says Johnny B might be right on Denver and Golden State. That's what I was saying, Richard. I could see that happening in the second round and play-in. Nancy says, I think Kyrie will be a bigger leader this year. Last year, he was a bigger leader than they knew. It was more behind the scenes and respect for Luka. I agree, Nancy.
Facts.
Almighty said, "Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn."
Oh, okay. So yeah. And King said y'all don't have it up on the East Coast, so
nah.
Yeah, you probably don't know. But have you heard of In-N-Out?
Yes, I've been in and out. Pause at Vegas. They got In-N-Out, right?
So y'all don't have In-N-Out up there?
No, we don't have In-N-Out yet over here.
Almighty, have you heard of In-N-Out, Almighty? Let me know if you heard of In-N-Out.
We don't have In-N-Out. We don't have Jack in the Box.
You don't have Jack in the Box?
No, that's West as well.
Jack in the Box?
Yeah, we don't have Jack in the Box over here.
What the, bro? I thought that was it's like McDonald's, bro. I thought everybody had Jack in the Box.
It's stuff be regional. Some stuff be like West,
that's crazy,
South,
bro.
and stuff like that. We just got
Do y'all have a McDonald's?
Yeah, everybody got McDonald's, man. We just got Raising Cane's now. A few years ago, we got Sonics, maybe like a decade or so ago.
See, I never had Sonics either.
We didn't have Sonics like past a decade ago.
I thought all this stuff was like,
nah, bro,
all over the place, bro.
Did y'all have Checkers and Raleigh's?
We had Checkers like years ago, but they closed them. But I think I don't know if we still have one. I think like off of 35 heading towards like Oklahoma, we had one. But yeah, we had when I was like a little bitty kid, man. We had them out here. They closed.
We had Checkers. They closed them down, and then they brought them back. They've been here though for probably 20 years again. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Checkers back around. They just switch, man. These places be wild. I'm sorry, Richard. I didn't read your thing. He said me and Dwight Howard like Waffle House better than Whataburger.
Oh man,
Waffle House, man. Richard.
He said Dwight Howard. I don't know. I thought you said Dwight.
I didn't get into Waffle House until maybe about 2 years ago or so. Like really, like recently. I was like, bro, why I ain't go? I know they were more in the red states and all that. I'm in a blue state,
South areas.
But I went there and I was like, man, it's cheap. It's like breakfast food and all. Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Bro, you can get you a waffle, sausage, eggs, bacon, grits,
like $10, man.
A burger patty, a pork chop, some orange juice for $2.99, man.
Bro, I'm like, golly, why have I never been here? Gina Kim said, I'm more of a fan of Chick-fil-A than any other fast food restaurant. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is the truth, Gina Kim. I've never been to a Chick-fil-A here. It's not crowded.
I ain't been to Chick-fil-A in a while for certain reasons.
I feel you. Yeah, they supposedly changed their opinions on life. Gina Kim said, what were y'all thoughts? I feel the same about Under Armour, though. What are y'all thoughts on the USA team and Braun assembling the Avengers?
I mean, you saw it coming. They did it before. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, USA don't want to be embarrassed no more. So,
especially after Lau said his comment and all, and they lost. Like, now you gotta build those Avengers.
Hey, now folks gonna be watching him in the Olympics now because of his comments. So he just pretty much put a light on himself. As if he make the Olympics, he probably will. But yeah.
Christopher Jones, are you serious from Divs? Read the title, questions and comments. Appreciate you, Div. That is what makes Makes the show great. We can talk about anything. You thought the police or something. F out of here, bro. Appreciate you, Div.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's just killing when people do that, man. I be seeing not just our show. I be seeing that on other people's shows too. It's like if you don't like the content, just
change
leave.
the channel.
Yeah,
like your
like,
boy
I'm not gonna sit here
Zangief
and
said.
watch something I don't like, bro, or eat somewhere I don't like. That don't make any sense.
That's
It's
like your boy,
sense, bro.
Like your boy Zangief, though, bro. Change the channel. That's old school
Exactly.
for you. TGK, GloYard gang member says, besides Dwight and Maxey, who else could fall in the TCJ tier this year?
That's all I can think of.
Tim Hardaway Jr. could fall back.
Shout out to who was it? Who's that on Twitter? Hit us up and said that.
Harold, wasn't it?
Yeah, Harold. Yeah. Shout out to Harold, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be TCJ. It could be TCJ that falls back in line. I wouldn't be surprised. Dante Exum could be there. I mean, he got some shoes to fill. You feel me? They're gonna put him in a spot. So, and he's coming off of being released from the NBA. So I could see him not being able to play in the NBA. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Man, but yeah, that's probably it. I hope not. Yeah, I hope not, bro. But I'm saying he did get cut from the NBA. So if he came back and wasn't able to really play in the NBA, would you be surprised?
Nah.
TGK said, additionally, who could move up from a previous tier this season? The breakout guys.
Yeah, breakout guys.
That's basically why they. I feel like
the breakout guys can move up to not trade unless it's Giannis. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We hoping one of those guys move up. Role players, maybe Seth. Maybe Seth can move up. I mean, Timmy can move up too, though. He could actually move up as well.
You think Seth can break out?
Nah, because then the next tier is a breakout. You're right. They can't move up because they're too old. You're right, bro. Yeah, so basically the breakout guys. That's it, TGK.
Yeah, I say to take the breakouts.
Yeah. Almighty says we don't have it.
They don't have it now. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just got it probably 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago.
Yeah, I think they started West Coast as well. I think they moved from the West to the East.
Yeah, they're from California.
Mm-hmm. Melissa says, "I've been in the Fat Burger though. Been there?
We just got Fat Burgers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won the Fat Burger Challenge over in Death Valley.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I thought about doing it, man. I was like,
that's easy, bro. I had like 15 minutes left, and I was like, oh, that was simple. Melissa said, Shaq was a beast in his prime. I think too, Curry is a little overrated, but he's a media star, and media enjoys great influence over the NBA. You need your little light-skinned brother in there, man. We know you got to have Seth in there, bro. He's a face like Dwight.
Oh, man.
He can just do stuff.
You mean hit in the face? What you mean?
No, I don't get hit. I don't get hit in the face as much. And shout out to Steph, man, for getting stocky. Steph used to be a little string bean dude, man. I'm like, Steph, be down there pounding sometimes now. Pause. Almighty said,
pause that, bro.
I did. Don't worry about it. Hard pause. Almighty said we got Shake Shack. Yeah, we got that too, Almighty.
Yeah, we got that. We got that. Wait, you said that's East Coast.
Oh, it's over there too? It's all around?
Yeah, we got it. We got a few of them.
Oh, y'all all around there. I didn't know Shake Shack was that.
I used to get Shake Shack and Grub Burger mixed up.
Grub Burger.
They got Grub Burger?
Y'all got Mr. Beast? No, I don't got Grub Burger. Y'all got Mr. Beast Burger?
No,
I don't got it either. There's just some fake stuff on Grubhub. Almighty says we got Mad Deli. Yeah. Y'all do. Deli's over there, man. Yeah,
y'all do.
New York is the home of the deli and the bodega, right? Richard says Sonic's got the best drinks and chili cheese Frito fries. Yeah, Richard. I'm not a fan of Sonic's food. I'd rather have Dairy Queens than Sonic's. But Sonic's drinks like that, man, you gotta put a little bit of something in there if you want to spike it up. On point. I'm telling you, they be slushy and all already.
Man, we used to shout out the Will, man. We used to love it back in the day. We used to go to Sonic all the time back in the day, man. They kind of changed. Like a lot of these places changed their state. Quality of their food up. It's not the same, bro. We talking about that one day.
Yep.
Somebody, matter of fact, Kev on stage was talking about Wendy's.
And Wendy's when it was yellow?
When it was yellow. I said, man, boy, I almost teared up. Boy, I said, boy, that's back in the day. My wife should take me up there with him, man.
Them nuggets, man.
The fries was hitting, boy. That's when the
5 nuggets for $1. When you got 5 nuggets for 99 cents.
Boy, that's when you had real Frosties. Like, man, listen, bro.
Gina Kim said, I live by Checkers. I used to like a fast food place called Crystals, but they shut them down years ago. And I only get it when I visit Nashville. I need to go to Nashville. I've been to Tennessee once to grab my Oculus. But
I think I've been through Tennessee. I just can't. I didn't really stop in
yeah,
there.
I didn't stop in Nashville. I don't know. Seems like you might got some things I might want to go visit. Almighty said we got the best pizza out there. Y'all legit
I've
pizza.
had, yeah, I had New York pizza out there before. It's straight.
I hope nobody in here from Philly, but I think Philadelphia cheesesteaks are overrated.
Ooh, don't say that, bro. Don't say that, bro. Because I swear to you, I was just talking to my wife. I was looking at something, I think on TikTok or something, man, and they showed this Philly cheesesteak from like Atlanta. And she always heard me say this, like whenever if I go visit Philly to watch a Mav game, I gotta get a Philly cheesesteak, man. That's the one thing I've constantly been wanting is a Philly cheesesteak from there, bro.
I mean, you should get it just to go there and get it.
You did it or whatever.
But it's you like Cheese Whiz?
No, don't say that, bro.
They use Cheese Whiz as their cheese.
No, don't say that, man.
They use cheese, bro. So like, I love. You come to Baltimore, I'll get you a mean cheesesteak, bro. But like. There they use Cheese Whiz. They don't really chop the steak pieces up really. Like it's I ain't gonna knock them, but people have upgraded, I feel like, and do it better than Philly does. But that's the Philly thing, though.
Heart and soul, you said that, man.
Hey, go get one. You probably still like it, but it ain't the best out there.
You turned me out with the Philly with the Cheese Whiz. I've had a Philly before with that Cheese Whiz. It's just like I don't know if you have a Charlie's. You have Charlie's up there.
Yeah, we have Charlie's. Charlie's cheesesteak. No, I don't eat cheese. So, well, I do in certain situations. I don't like
Charlie's is trash, bro.
Yeah, I don't mess with them. I don't really like steak. I don't really like fast food steak places.
Like I like the hole in the wall place is better, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, way better quality.
Basically, it got to look like the health inspector need to shut you down.
Exactly.
That's why I need to be in there. Nancy says, realistically, do you think it is our best shot for a center at us getting? Who is our best shot? I'm hoping it's still DeAndre Ayton, man. I'm hoping. If anybody, I'm hoping.
Dalton Trigg threw out the idea of Speedy. I should say Speedy Claxton.
Nick
Claxton, yeah.
Shout out to
Atlanta. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't want Clint Capella, man.
Nah, I don't want him. Just let it be. I'm just start Dark Lively, man. Like I'm at that point.
I'm
like,
I'm at that point now. Let's just get Derek
Lively. Like it's better than Dwight Powell. Just start Dark Lively. Like
everybody
I feel like
Dwight Powell.
We gonna cheer for him no matter what he does because he doesn't have his floor where he has to be is 6-4. Like if I'm 5-4. If he comes out in a game and gives you 7 and 5, we gonna cheer for this man. You feel me? Like it ain't a lot that he has to do to be better than Dwight Powell. Just let him start.
Hey, like I said, if he can get you Mitchell Robinson numbers, the Mitchell Robinson of today's numbers, I'm good. Give me 8 and 8, I'm good to go.
And I know he's gonna get you a block. Powell don't get you blocks.
Get you 8 and 1.
Yep,
I'm cool.
Oh, I see you, Queen Babe. She said Wolfhoff's also undefeated. She said family of 3 under $30. Man.
I'm finna say, well, y'all must got a nice little Waffle House, cause man, me and my wife go to the one right here around the corner, bro. That's I paid $30 for both of us, just for one meal. Yeah, one meal and 2. Like I get some. What she drink? Did she drink like what did she drink last time we went? I paid like $32 or something like that, or $33.
Eating over there.
She got the what was it, the pork chop and eggs, I think, whatever, steak and eggs or whatever it was, and I got like we don't got that regular waffle with the sausage and all that.
They got steak and eggs in yours? Hold up. You telling me?
Well, hold on. No, don't give me the line, bro. It might be a pork chop. It might be a pork chop. Pork chop and eggs.
I don't eat the lunch or like dinner stuff.
I always get the waffles and the eggs and all that. Yeah, that's what I was getting. Like she don't want to be getting all that other stuff.
Did I skip anybody? No, I don't think. Gina Kim said the South got some of the best food to eat. There are many places to go to, especially to get some good barbecue. Unfortunately, I can't find much in Dallas, but Houston and Austin has many. Yeah,
shout out to my boy Jay and Will. We would drive down to Jay is in Austin now, but with me and Will, and we would go down there to Austin, man, to a place called Slab. It just like we go anywhere near Austin. Me and my wife stop by there and get us something before we head back to Dallas. But yeah,
I've been in you ever been in New Orleans?
Yeah, I've been there.
They had some good food down there when I went there.
Oh yeah, New Orleans got some real good food.
You go somewhere where it basically it got some soul to it, I guess. You can find some good food, guys. Like I can tell you, a few places I've been to have good food. I went to get buffalo wings in
Shout
Buffalo.
out to Johnny B too. Thank you, Jeannie. I'm glad you put that in there. Thank you. Shout out to Johnny.
I had buffalo wings in Buffalo before. They were the same.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, I got you saying.
They were the same buffalo wings. They wasn't nothing special about them. I mean, I just wanted to do that. But Richard says, "Oh, we gotta end the show. We all hungry now." I'm gonna go get this.
I smell my wife making something down there right now. I'm hungry.
Queen. Nah. Div says your crossover was excellent show last night as well. You guys did good representing the Mavs. Trey overrated Damon.
No, I like Trey, man.
Yeah. I think he underrated, but he all right. Have y'all been in NY? Yeah, almighty.
Yes.
I've been in NY a few times, man.
Yeah, I've been there. I've pretty much been to almost every major city in the country. Probably except for maybe one or two, or maybe three.
Yeah, I'm only less than 4 hours away from you, almighty. Gina Kim said, I feel like Curry isn't that overrated because most people don't even consider him top 10 all time. When I feel like he deserves to be there, the media talks about him a lot, but not on a LeBron level. I feel like they are pushing him in the top 10.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think I've heard people try to push him in the top 10.
But I don't know I don't think he belongs there, Gina Kim. I know 10 people for sure I feel like better than Steph Curry. And I feel like it's more than 10, but I can definitely give you 10 people I feel like.
See, that's why I hate doing that top 10 list, man.
You don't think it's 10 guys, though, you can take over Steph Curry that you choose for Steph?
I would have to sit there and really think about it.
He better than Wilt? You taking Steph Curry for Wilt Chamberlain?
Steph got 4 rings, though.
Oh, so them KD rings matter as much too, then.
So then 2 then.
He got 2. Wilt got 2 with 1 Finals MVP.
And 1 Finals MVP. Oh, so he's saying they're equal. Okay. Dang, that's a good one. I had to sleep on that one. I had to sleep
better
on
than Bill Russell?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a hot take. Ooh, Steph better than Bill Russell.
So you would take Bill Russell over Steph?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah, Bill Russell is the engine of my defense. Complete. Like Bill Russell will make it so that I don't even need that great of an offense. You give me one good offensive talent beside me, and I'm rocking with it. He's that great. Like I feel you think Ben Wallace on super PEDs.
Hold on. So you think you got Russell top 10?
Russell's like at the bottom of my top 10.
Yeah, I got your top 10 list.
Bill, okay. Well, I'll try to run through real quick. Jordan, Braun, Magic, Bird, Shaq. It's not in order. I'm just naming names. Shaq, Kobe, Duncan, Hakeem. Who am I missing? Usually it's Bill Russell.
Hold on, say it again. You said Jordan,
Braun, Kareem. I didn't say. Sorry, that's what it was. Jordan, Braun, Kareem, Magic, Bird, Shaq, Kobe, Olajuwon.
You said Kareem.
Bill Russell. I already said Kareem, right?
Not yet. Hold on. I'm trying to count it as you was doing it.
All right, you keep counting on them there. Kobe. Okay, not Kobe. Jordan, Braun. Kareem.
Okay.
Magic. Bird. Shaq. Kobe. Duncan.
Okay.
Hakeem and Russell. That's my 10.
Okay, so you got Wilt outside the top 10.
I got Wilt outside the top 10. I think Wilt is overrated. I think Wilt is overrated. He's a record guy, but there's situations where he couldn't get over the hump. Like you gotta get over the hump more than what you did. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that was a time that was little teams and all that stuff, like 14 teams or something he played. I think he played even before it was 14. Like, you got to get over the hump.
Especially when you putting up like 50 and 30.
Yeah, like I know they're gonna say, well, you're teaming up, bro. He was able to score 100. Like, and then you had Bill Russell bring you down to 20 something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's a big decrease. Like, so that's where Wilt is, but I still think Wilt better than Steph.
So you got Steph like 12 or 13, pretty much.
Yeah, he around that area. Hold on. I read that one. Yeah. Div says one thing. What makes you guys so great is your variety. You don't stick on point 100% all the time, and it allows your personalities to come through, which in turn helps fans connect with you. Appreciate it, Div.
Appreciate it.
Richard says 100% agree about quality of stuff changing.
Yeah, I hate it, man. I talk about it all the time with my wife.
I feel like an old man when I be thinking about this stuff. I'm like, damn, I'm that dude now.
Yep, we are parents now, man.
Like,
Mommy's always like,
man,
that's my music and this and that.
Yep, it was so much
I'm
better.
like, dang, I feel like my little sister-in-law, she's like gonna be 18 or whatever, and she into certain music and stuff. And I'm just like, that's not music. Like, what we listen to? Can't understand what he's saying. I was like, damn, I'm turning to my parents.
Melissa says, whoa, the king said he won a food eating contest. If so, what did he win? Yeah, my stomach I have a horrible stomach now. I think it's because of the choices I made when I was younger. But yeah, I'm on the wall out in Death Valley. I should be out there. My picture in Death Valley, Fat Burger. And I got a little certificate. I'll post a picture on Twitter when I was younger. I went out there with Queen. We went to Vegas and then drove to Cali, to Los Angeles. And when we were going through Death Valley, we stopped there. So,
bro, there's you remember that show Man vs. Food?
Yep. I used to want to do all the stuff for the spicy stuff I wouldn't do. Like the spicy stuff, I don't think I can beat that challenge.
Some of that food, I'm like, I don't know how he do it, bro.
I think I can do it. Like y'all got some in Texas with like steaks and all that. I was like, I think I can do that.
Yeah, one of the places he went to was in Amarillo. They got chicken fried steak, bro, about that big, bro. Like you gotta like
chicken fried steak, fan.
I love chicken fried steak, bro.
Chicken fried steak. With the gravy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta have the gravy for sure.
Gina Kim said, "Have y'all ever tried Boston? I love Boston market. Their food is really good. It's not the same quality. It's not the same quality no more, Gina Kim. It used to be when I was a kid.
I'm gonna say because I've tried Boston market, not like yesterday or nothing, but like more recently. And I was like,
when I was a kid, it used to be like Pizza Hut. It used to be where you could sit in Pizza Hut, and it was considered like kind of like not bougie, but like a restaurant where you would sit down and then get food and all that. That's how Boston market was as well. Now they like just little fast chain restaurants and all that. It's not the same. So,
you know what? You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I remember that. You're right. Dang, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. Like you said, now it's like you walking into McDonald's or something.
It's totally different now. TGK says, "Bro, do not get a Philly from Philly. I was mad, disappointed when I was there."
Oh man, y'all should never told me that, bro.
I'm just keeping it real with you, bro. Just go. You go in and eat it.
I swear to y'all, man. My wife was here right now. She'll tell you how much I always talk about a Philly cheesesteak from Philly. That's like one of my biggest things, man. Like every city I try to visit to do the math stuff, and I say, man, if I go, I keep telling her, babe, when I go to Philly, I'm getting a Philly cheesesteak. I think, matter of fact, Will told me he got a Philly cheesesteak from Philly. He said he liked it.
Oh, man.
He said the bag was greasy and everything. I'm like,
it's gonna be greasy. They don't like chop the meat up that much, so it's like whole. You throw it in there, it's soggy, and then your cheese whiz. And I mean, it's the way they love it.
Yeah,
so
you got me with the cheese whiz, bro.
That cheese whiz is disgusting, man. That's disgusting.
I hate that cheese. Man, shout out to Charles, bro. Charles.
That's disgusting, man.
Dang, boy.
Sorry, Philly. I got Philly people going on. Johnny B said, "Keep Whataburger in Texas." Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's one thing I can agree with you, Johnny, because we giving it to everybody else now that the quality is trash. So yeah, I would have wanted to keep it in Texas now if I knew what I knew.
Richard said, "New Orleans po' boys over subs. I gotta go eat now." Yes, Richard. I told my wife about po' boys. Oh, freaking boys! Yes,
bro. You know who got the best wings?
Baltimore.
I haven't had y'all wings yet. I had like a regular. I went to like Shoney's or something out there in Baltimore. I don't remember what I went to.
Nah, you need to go to Sonny's.
I went to Atlanta and New Orleans, bro.
It's a place. You saying Atlanta and New Orleans got the best wings? You said,
wings.
Oh, bro, Atlanta. I told you to go to Magic City. I'm not even bull crapping.
I didn't even go to Magic City and the wings was fire.
I believe you. I'm not even BSing you. Like there's no joke. Them Lou Will, they actually you can order them. I just found out. Like when you said I order them online, and they get like
you can order them online.
Yeah, you can get them shipped like in bulk to you and all that.
Oh, maybe stop, bro.
Bro, I was like, man, hold up. I might have to grade them for like a party or something real quick. Like, hey, them Lou Will lemon pepper wings are amazing. Amazing.
Wow, bro. I didn't know they could order them joints now.
Amazing.
I hope Lou Will getting broke out for that, man. Get some money for that.
I think he is. I think he got part.
It's his name on
it. His name is absolutely on it. TGK said, "What you think of Triggs' unrealistic next trade for the Mavs? I understand it's a slow Mavs news week, but come on, Yeah, it got revved up for a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm not saying yes, but I'm definitely not saying no.
I would
like
say
if it was
yes.
to happen, I wouldn't have been like, you know what?
I would have traded Josh Green to downgrade with Dodo back, but Dodo's decent now. But to get Nick Claxton, I'd have traded him.
Yeah, that would have been nice. I mean, you had Nick Claxton and
Yeah,
Lively. That'd been the best young center pair we'd had ever in our history.
yeah. Jenna Kim said, "Have y'all heard of Fat Burger? Just had them last night. Yes, it was pretty good. They have some big burgers too, and both skinny and fat fries. Yes, that's where I won the contest at Jenna Kim at Fat Burger.
Yeah, I took my wife there for the first time about a few months ago.
Almighty said, "Why the Whataburgers mad small?"
No, they're not small. Depending on what burger you used to, they're not small, bro.
They bigger than McDonald's burgers.
Yo, yeah, everybody bigger than McDonald's.
Yeah. Dave says the problem is a coach on the hot seat kid is not going to let the first 20 games be 10-10 by playing lively and him making mistakes that cost wins. This is the key. Kid, I supposedly not in the hot seat, did?
Yeah. Supposedly from other Mav State media guys, they've all been saying that. Matter of fact, and then we asked somebody on our show.
Yeah, we've asked guys. Everybody has been on the show that's Mav related. That's in
a lot of the people we interview on our members only. Like we had Lenny Thomas on, we had Grant Asif on, and all them. And we had Mike Fisher. Y'all heard what we asked Mike Fisher? Like nobody saying he's on the hot seat.
No.
We've heard other interview. We heard what's the boy name?
I don't think Noah said it. Noah didn't say it. Grant didn't say it.
What's the ESPN guy name?
Which
Tim McMahon.
Oh, yeah, Tim McMahon.
Yeah, Tim McMahon. Like guys like that. We haven't heard anybody say that he's on the hot seat. So
Almighty says Whataburger don't look like it would fill you up.
No, they not small, Almighty. Like they're not like the biggest burger. They're not like Fat Burger or nothing, but they not small, bro. They pretty good.
Chico says, don't forget Lively might get 2 assists. He's pretty good at noticing open guys. I'm with you on that, Chico. I want Lively to start. I'm on the train. Let's go.
Yeah, if we're not gonna make no move, just go ahead and start him. That's how I feel.
What up, Dre?
What's up, Dre?
He says, salute to y'all. Same to you, Dre. Who do you think is the easiest and hardest matchup on paper to the Mavs out the West contenders? Golden State, you think is the easiest? Okay, Golden State, Lakers, Clippers, Phoenix, Denver. I think the easiest matchup for us would be the Clippers.
Yeah, I would probably say the Clippers.
I think at this point the Clippers don't want us. Not with Kyrie and all that. Like,
yeah,
I think at this point,
and Luka always cooked the Clippers. So
yeah, I don't think the Clippers want it.
You get Luka some better defensive, role players and all that, like we have now.
I think the most difficult might be the Lakers.
Yeah,
as far as their matchups,
Lakers made some underrated moves, man. Like a lot of people ain't talking about them, but yeah, the Phoenix Dallas gonna be interesting too.
Yeah. Gina Kim said, I'm fine when Lively coming off the bench for the first few games to at least get a feel of the NBA, and then he should start. I feel you.
But hold on. See, this is what I'm scared of. If he comes off the bench, I'm scared that Dwight Howard gonna start. That's what I'm scared.
Dwight Howard going to start, bro.
See what I'm saying? I don't want that. I'd rather just this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rather just throw. Like, I'm at that point. Y'all know we've been saying this whole offseason, like, yo, just let Lively come off the bench and all that. Let them get acclimated. Blah blah blah. It's to the point now. Like, as time gets closer to training camp and King started telling me what the start lineup is on 2K and all that. Nah, man. I rather have go ahead and
just get Lively.
Just throw Lively in there. Let's see what he can do during the preseason or whatever.
He can't be no worse, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He can't be no worse, bro. That's how I feel like, bro. Just throw him in there. He can't be no worse.
Give you more. I feel like he'll give you more than 5 and 4 or 6 and 4, whatever Dwight Howard gave you.
I feel like he'll be a better, even if he got Dwight's numbers, he'll be a better rim protector than Dwight Powell. Gina Kim said, I'm sorry, but IHOP better than Waffle House. IHOP be banging. Denny's all that. I'm just saying Waffle House be for the low.
And do be for the no. You gotta add one more low in there, my guy. Low.
TGK said, if the Mavs win the chip, let's go to Cancun. I'm down, TGK.
Man, I just came from Cabo, man.
If the Mavs win the chip, though, I got to come over there for the parade, though, for sure.
All right, so you tell us I got to take off work?
Yeah, you better take off work for that damn parade.
Hey, I had to take off for the last one.
You better take off for this one. You talk Mav content now. You got to take off.
Yeah, you're right.
That day. You sick, like everybody else. Richard says, I was offshore cook, left there for 15 years at Waffle House from Houston to Jacksonville. Asked about a little guy. I'm famous. Okay, Richard. You was the dude for Waffle House. Okay.
So you was the guy, huh?
All right, the Waffle House guy.
As long as you weren't in that video and people throwing cheers stuff in Waffle House, you good.
Nancy says, how long you think the fans will give J Kid before they start to put the pressure on him? 20 games.
If you see us go like 6-4, like we did last year, start off. Shout out to Frank. I know he got that. He already got the fire Jason Kidd on his picture. So
read my comment and I'll fart all up in your mouth. Oh man, he said I would take Charlotte Kemba over Steph. Ooh,
you wildin'.
Whoa, almighty.
Wildin'.
Whoa.
Oh man, I hope you trolling on that one, bro. You just wildin', bro.
Ooh. Richie says you start any team with Russell. I agree with King's list. Add on Sabonis is what you're saying. Sabonis, he was a beast for the overseas. He didn't. I can't put him over top of them dudes stuff. By the time we got to see him and all that, like
he was already 30 when he got over here.
Yeah, I wish.
I wish.
Yeah. And he'd already torn his ACL.
I'm with you. I watched Sabonis, man, when he played. Yeah. And I thought that dude was. I've never seen a dude like that overseas do that, man. I was young. That's before we kind of knew the projection of, foreign players or whatever.
Gina Kim said, "No, I'm taking Curry over Bill and Wilt. I'm not taking him over Wilt, and I'm taking Bill over Wilt. I just don't understand why Curry would be better than Wilt Chamberlain."
Mm-hmm.
Like Curry is a 4-time first-team All-NBA guy. Luka already got him with that. You feel me? Like, not to be disrespectful, but it is what it is. Like, and Curry kind of started off late. Remember all them injuries and all? Like, he just blossomed on the scene in 2014 or whatever like that.
14, yeah, something like that.
2013 or something. Like, you feel me? Like, he was. I don't even think Steph like towards the top of all-time points leaders and all that stuff. Like, I think he's still in the teens as far as thousands.
And he's shooting that many threes, and he's still in the teens.
He might be at 20,000 now. He might be just around 20,000. I don't think he like that far up though. You never hear about him like his position or about as far as going over people as far as all-time scoring. You hear about the threes,
right?
Let's see. Gina Kim said you taking Magic over the greatest shooter of all time. I don't have my list either, but I'll have to really think about those. Man, Magic, Steph Curry, not Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson ran the Western Conference for a decade. Gina Kim, like I mean, a decade.
Gina, there was a what show was I watching? I can't remember what show I was watching. They lined up Steph's and Magic's careers. Like people think of Steph because how flashy he is and how far he can shoot and everything. Magic was a better passer. Like he led more to winning than Steph did. As far as Steph got championships, Magic do too. Magic got 5. Magic got what? 3 Finals MVPs.
Magic a better defender. We can go down the same thing like I did with Larry Bird, right? Magic a better defender. Magic is a better passer, right? Magic about field goal percentage, they around the same as far as doing that. 3-point is obviously what's his name?
Magic up there with us still.
Nah, Steph is a better, I guess, scorer, but like it ain't rebounding. It's Magic Johnson. Like Magic is a beast, and Magic was how many times? Magic was Finals MVP how many times? 2, 3,
I think 3,
right? Three times. Stuff, I think it is 3. I think it's 4 times MVP and 3 times.
I think Kareem won 1. Worthy won 1.
Yeah, Kareem won 1 and Worthy won 1, and he got the 3. I think he 3-time MVP and 3-time Final MVP. I think that's what Magic is. But also, Gina Kim, to let you know, that's why I said compare LeBron to Magic. When LeBron was in the East, and everybody was saying nobody from the East can get out other than LeBron, and they don't give it credit. That's how Magic was in the 90s with the West. It was Magic Johnson. Like you got some teams try to 3-3.
Yeah, 3.
I thought it was 3-3. I better stop playing with these old heads, man. Disrespecting them. And I love Steph, but he ain't Magic. Almighty said, I got to try chopped cheese on a hero. That chopped cheese and all, man. All that New York lingo. I believe it's a steak as well.
Oh, okay.
Almighty, there is no place like NY, man. I love NY.
A nice place to visit, but I don't know if I want to live there.
I would never live. Not in not in Manhattan, not in New York City.
Yeah,
no way. Not in anywhere in New York City, I should say. Any of
in the outskirts,
yeah, I had to be outside
in the
of New York
boroughs.
City. Outside. Richard says, great show, guys. Don't pay that clown no mind. We all come here because we have fun. I enjoy the chats, even when it's food or baseball when it's slow. Appreciate you, Richard. Yeah, we just talk about whatever, man. It's y'all. Gina Kim said, what's your favorite Halloween candy corn? Psych. And have any ideas on what y'all going to be this Halloween stream?
I haven't celebrated. I ain't did anything in Halloween and since I was a kid.
I love
candy. My favorite candy is M&M's. That's pretty much it.
I might be Black Noir this Halloween.
Look at you.
Yeah, we got some more black superheroes that I can choose from now.
Yeah, if I did, I'd probably be Green Lantern, John Stewart.
Oh, John Stewart, man. The one with the goatee or without?
Probably goatee. Probably do goatee.
Gina Kim said, what are y'all top 5 fast food fries? I got Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Wendy's, In-N-Out, and I don't know my last. McDonald's
In-N-Out's overrated.
McDonald's number 1. When you get right McDonald's fries, like I mean, they care fresh with the perfect salt and all that. McDonald's still.
Bro, there's a place like whenever I go to McDonald's, I pretty much just eat the fries. And there's one spot here, man, like in Plano, I think it is, man. They got every time I get fries up there, bro, they be perfect, man. So I always get large over there. So yeah, McDonald's definitely number 1.
I like Wendy's new fries. I didn't like the older fries back then. I know the dude Kev on stage said the soggy ones. My wife liked the soggy ones. I didn't like the soggy ones. They were
you being disrespectful right now, bro.
Soggy fries nasty, man. Come on, fries shouldn't be soggy. That's like mashed potatoes. But Chick-fil-A,
maybe Jack in the Box fries. You put salt on Jack in the Box fries, they be straight.
Checkers. I'm sleeping on Checkers.
The seasoned fries.
Yeah, hell yeah, I love Checkers fries. Arby's got good fries too.
Yeah, I don't even
eat curly fries. I don't either. My wife do. I don't know, keep them in business, but supposedly they just bought somebody else.
My father-in-law and my wife.
They just bought another fast food restaurant, I believe, and I'm like, how the hell Arby's buy them? But bro, I don't know anybody that goes to Arby's other than my wife.
Bro, we used to stay in the suburb city outside of Dallas, man, when I was growing up, and we had an Arby's in the town or whatever, and I was like, I've said for years, bro. Like I think my mom, we was talking about that one day. I was like, how do they even stay open? Like I've never seen anybody in that drive-through line. I think we went there one time to that Arby's, and I got that chicken sandwich or whatever. And like they closed now, but I was like, yeah, but after like 20, 30 years, it's like you finally closed the Arby's down. Like we've been everybody be wondering, like, how do they staying open? I've never seen anybody go over there.
They must be ran by the mob selling drugs, bro. That's how they clean their
something,
money.
Bro. I've never seen an Arby's with a full line, bro.
I've never seen an Arby's packed ever, but it is what it is.
You run late for work, you can go in and get you something real quick, and you be done in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, in 2 seconds. Gina Kim said I might consider Wilt, but not Bill. Bill better than Wilt though. Gina Kim. He might not have scored more, but he was. If you can shut that dude down and win every time, I'm giving. Bill got 11 championships. Wilt got 2, and one of them was after he was done. Richard says, if you put any of the 3 on any team, they wouldn't be the same. Golden State works because all them need each other to work. That's what I feel, Richard. It's a little their system. Orange Juice says, I hope Kyrie finishes his career as a Maverick. I see him being really effective into his late 30s. I see him being a savvy vet, similar to what Jason Kidd was for the Mavs. I agree.
I agree too.
School says, who is first 3 off the bench when Kyrie, Josh, and Grant come out? Omax, Maxey, THJ, DJJ, Hardy, Seth. I think you're missing a guy. I think Exum is one of the first guys.
I'm gonna say Hardy, THJ.
You think Hardy first?
I think Hardy. I feel like they're trying to push Hardy as a 6th man.
So he went point guard. You think he'll play more? What they did in the summer league is a reason they want him to be point guard.
Yeah, I think they want him to be another ball handler because of what he can do. Because he can get to the basket. So Hardy, I probably you know, THJ is Kids guys. You know he not
THJ in there. Yep.
So it's gonna really be out of Maxey and Omax.
Maxey, it's Maxey. Probably if you go that way, Maxey, Hardy, and THJ.
Here we go again with that. Oh, I know these guys. So I'm gonna put them in there, no matter who else is the option and if they good or not.
it's going to be interesting to see what Kid does. If he actually sets a rotation this year, what he does. I want to see. Gina Kim also says, yeah, that's why I said I had to deep dive into both careers because I feel like Magic doesn't get the credit sometimes. Yeah, Magic was amazing.
No, Magic. Oh, you talking about over Seth? Oh, but yeah,
Steph, yeah,
over Steph. But yeah, as far as like credit over like in general, yeah, everybody recognizes Magic's greatness.
And Almighty said y'all want Fournier.
No, y'all been trying to give us Fournier for 18 and a half years, man. Nah, we good.
That's it, bro.
Well, yeah. Man, we definitely my bad. We definitely appreciate y'all, man, rocking with us, guys, for a Saturday morning questions and comments. Y'all got us hungry now, man. Trying to go down here and see what my wife cooked. Listen, guys, if we will be back here on Tuesday, man, Tuesday evening at 10:30 p.m. Central Time. You guys already know how we do this, so you guys can join us then. If you guys are brand new to the channel, you're into Dallas Maverick content plus more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, and join the GloYard family. Also, hit that like button on y'all's way out, man. We definitely would appreciate that, guys. We appreciate people watching us on Facebook too. We appreciate that. Twitter also. For all the people who will listen to us on podcast form, we definitely appreciate y'all too. This will be up in podcast form here in a little bit. Follow us on all our socials. I have all the links down in the description box below, guys. So you guys can click on that. King, am I missing anything?
Just share more, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. Still on to our next goal of what? 2,000 again, 2K. Yeah, man. It's just been love. I'm ready for the season. I think it's gonna be a big season for us, and we appreciate y'all.
2K, no NBA.
No NBA, so, man. Oh, they can join. Y'all can join the channel too. Did you tell them that?
Oh yeah, you also can join the channel. Hit the join button right there next to the subscribe button. If you're on an iPhone, you have to go through Safari to the YouTube desktop and go to our page and hit join that way. But if you're on your computer or on an Android, you can just hit join right there next to the subscribe button. Yep. But that's pretty much it for me, man.
We'll be talking to you guys about these on Tuesday if interested. And Melissa, check your email. We got it. I responded back to you. Maybe you already responded. I need to check mine, but
I think she did.
Okay, well I'll check it out and respond to you.
Yes. All right. So, with all that being said, guys, it is your boy Rail. Got my boy King. This is We Talk Mavs, where we talk Mavs from a fan's perspective. We'll be back here on Tuesday, guys. Same Mav time, same Mav channel. Go Mavs, and we out.